we're live with another episode at some point in our history of When Awesome Collides. And I love that. I don't usually do this since the first episode where I got laughed at a ton, but I'm going to do this one. I was asked an interesting question the other day. You know what? I wasn't asked a question. I was around when an assumption was made.
Okay.
That my brain went, you think that's how that goes?
Are you describing when Jesus was born? Because that sounds pretty similar.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Right.
So I was at home. I don't remember the context of what was going on, but Randy Randallson or whatever you guys, Randy, whatever you guys call him, he was running around, and the Great White Hope had said something about just because he had to go to the bathroom, about just pulling his shit out of the flap in the front of his underwear. And my response was, what? And she goes, yeah. So when you go to the bathroom, you don't have to pull your pants all the way. Oh, that's what it was. He's getting ready to go to kindergarten.
Yeah.
And she wanted to try to make sure that he wasn't going to keep pulling his pants down to his ankles and exposing his whole ass. Like, you know, like little kids do. Like,
right.
Whatever.
You got to be ready to fight. As we've discussed.
Right.
You don't keep your pants all the way down so you can be ready to scrap at a moment's notice.
You don't know that until you get to the point where you're like, oh, I should stop doing this. So she assumed that the way in which we made sure that our ass was not out was to pull our dick and balls through the flap.
Dick and balls?
The whole thing through the front flap of the underwear.
Okay.
Legitimately, she thought this. And I was like, I've done that before as like a joke because I'm like, what the fuck is this like flap for? But it's very inconvenient if you're going to go piss to reach in, go around the U-bend, pull things apart, and like pull whole shit out. So my question to you guys is A, if you're going to go piss, do you ever pull your shit through the flap in the front? And or do you know anyone that actually legitimately pisses like that and doesn't just pull down the front, like unbutton, unzip, and then just pull down the front of your underwear and then piss that way?
Why are you pulling your balls to piss?
That's what a pee is.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm sorry. I offended everybody with the question.
You've never tried to constrict your balls and then realize you piss slower, so you piss so much faster when you pull your balls out, because if you compress the thing where the piss is, you can't piss as fast.
Okay. You mean like, all right. So you mean like if your underwear, if like you pull it over the underwear and it kind of like pushes up on the balls?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like you. Sure. Yeah, I pulled my dick out of like, you taking a piss, but like you're wearing like, you didn't. Sometimes you get lazy, you don't like unzip the jeans all the way, so you do it just enough to get the pants down, and dick come out, and then it smashes up against the balls with the pants.
I have never once in my entire life pissed with my dick out, but my balls in my pants.
What?
Huh?
What are you guys saying? Because I asked a very straightforward question.
No, it's.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So when you go to the bathroom, you unbutton your pants. You unzip the front of your pants.
Yeah.
You pull
you
underwear
don't have to
down.
Unbutton your pants though.
Wait, hold on. What are you doing?
You unzip your pants, put your dick out, and you piss.
Hold on.
Where do you pull your dick out
pulling
from?
your dick out from?
Yeah, that's fair.
From the zipper.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on. So you're not wearing underwear?
Pull your underwear down and then you go through the front flap?
I don't have a flap. I wear boxers and are.
Yeah, no, that's still. Hold
There's
on.
still
Okay.
flap.
So hold on. Walk me through it.
No, not some boxers.
Hold on. Walk me through it. So you telling me?
Boxer brief does. Regular boxer shorts might
boxers
not, but they still have that little
button.
Yes, I almost half.
Yeah.
Not half.
So
more
you
than half my
unbutton the
shit.
front flap of your boxers.
You wear regular boxers? Like not boxer briefs?
Nah,
what?
Not a brief.
You wearing boxers?
What?
Not a brief.
I haven't worn boxers since like
Never been a
fifth grade.
brief.
What? Y'all niggas wear briefs?
I wear boxer briefs.
boxer briefs.
Oh, yeah,
Briefs are for weird. I can't take it. I don't care who you are. You could be like, you could like if it came out that LeBron wore briefs, nigga, I got it. I'm burning all his shoes, bro. I can't do it. I can't take any nigga seriously.
I don't think he'd wear tidy whities. You wear like tiger print style.
Still briefs?
Like
nah.
Yeah.
The only you know what? Okay, hold on. You gotta wear briefs for a reason though. Like,
right, yeah. If it's like sexy, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's as style, all right.
Right. Yeah, if you wearing Hanes, if you were wearing white Hanes, you gotta get the fuck out. I can't do it.
No, I want to go back to this. So
my bad.
You wear regular boxers that you either unbutton
Bro, you don't got like a lot of stuff. Like Because I'd be like too sweaty, my dick and balls.
That's what I'm saying. There's everywhere. Too much going on.
Yeah, because I don't even like free balling, to be honest. I need my shit to stay compact because I don't need compact shit.
Man, man's go just commando sometimes.
Okay, so all right. So that's what that makes more sense.
You still feel comfortable enough not unbuttoning your pants and putting your dick through the barbed wire mess that is a zipper?
I mean, I do that. Yeah.
That's what I'm. Okay, so this
as a metal toothed things that you're passing your dick through.
Them and then
Tim, hold on. We don't wear skin tight pants like this man does.
That is fair. That is fair. Him shits is probably choking him.
Big niggas, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all niggas need the space for the thighs and the dick piece. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Okay, but hold on. I want to go off what he said. Here's the image you have given me.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So you pissing, right? You said you just pull it out through the zipper, implying you don't unbutton your pants at all. How do you get
I unzip my pants. I don't unbutton my
Okay, cool. So your pants are still buttoned, so only zipper is down.
Yeah.
How you getting your dick out?
Through my boxer hole.
So you
use the front flap.
Through the front flap.
But he don't got the.
It's still
cavern.
a flap. You're still not pulling shit.
No. What he's saying is like
okay. So you're just saying I'm going through the front opening.
Yes.
Boxers got like a pocket. Not like a.
I'm going.
No,
not
like
opening.
Boxers have a very.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. Like boxers are like
either boxer briefs have that.
Yeah, boxer briefs got like a.
No, the U-bends.
You gotta you gotta. It's like you gotta really.
Either way. It's still crashing on the side.
But you know what?
Either way, I'm zipping my pants. Yeah. Going through whatever opening is in the front of whatever undergarment I'm wearing. Yeah. And I'm pissing.
Yeah, you pissing out like that? Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, see, I gotta unzip my pants. I'm scared of if
you mean unbutton your pants.
Both. I gotta unbutton and zip because I'm scared that one day. Like let's say I just put it through the zipper. It might be the one day where like a ghost is like got this nigga and just zips my pants up.
Yeah.
And then
not even so much that like what? Okay, like oh my god. I thought this was going to be a cut and dry thing. To just,
Mr.
Talk
Balls
shit
and
about.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Crazy pulling everything out every time.
All of my shit out for me to piss.
He said my pants got to be at my ankles.
Y'all niggas
dick and balls got to be in the air.
No, that's it. Really?
Yes, nigga. What the fuck?
What are you talking about? What are you
balls out, nigga? What the fuck?
What are you outraged about?
This nigga piss like
confused.
Butters. What?
No, my pants are not around. My pants are still
piss like
up.
Butters. You have your pants.
Right?
Hold your shirt. You piss like Butters.
No,
I respect that.
Listen. Okay, listen.
Okay.
If I see a nigga piss like Butters at urinal, I know he's about his action. I wouldn't even ask no questions.
Nah, I'm robbing him.
Unbutton, unzip. Right. Step one.
Yeah.
Step two. Grab front part of boxer.
Yep.
Pull down.
Cool.
Other hand, pull your shit out.
So what's the point of having the fucking opening or
right? No, okay. So hold on. No, I will agree with
I've never once known why they put all that there because I have never felt confident enough to leave all my waistbands up, pull my shit out, and not expect. Like, what if I sneeze and piss all over myself? What if I sneeze and rip my dick skin on a zipper? What if sneezing is a big part of the things I'm afraid of.
Sure.
Because I have sneezed while I've pissed before, but the whole thing is like. What if? Like, what if?
No, if it helps,
what
actually.
If you're trying to pull shit back in and the zipper teeth get like caught on the schmeat and you. The fuck?
I actually completely agree with you. The reason why I don't pull my shit through my zipper is, you know how many times you've been like, taking a cool piss, like, they're taking a piss and you sneeze, cool piss and you sneeze, and then your shit just start slapping. Yes. And then now my pants are wet and it's embarrassing. So yeah, like, but
hold on, y'all don't grab y'all meat, like make sure it's sturdy. Like, what the fuck? Y'all don't keep that shit?
No, I just like to let it vibe. You know what I'm saying?
That's like,
I don't like to He said, I don't want
over with, bro.
There's plenty of times I'll have my phone out and I'll just be.
That's right. I don't really like to let it. I don't really like it. I don't like to make it do what it do. It do what it do.
You have to do more shit because you doing the riskiest piss on the face of the planet.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all an actually super hot take. I'm gonna give you a super hot take on why I don't deal with that problem a lot. One, I don't ever use the front thing in the underwear because it's just too much. But two, I mostly
too much meat or too much.
No, too involved. Why would I want to pull one, two? Because you think about this, I'd have to pull the one, pull the two, let go of the one,
you just
pull the dick out.
Digging, bro.
Like, that's weird.
I just go.
You go from the top, you scoop it out, you throw it out, and then you go to the bathroom.
If I'm at my house, I'm pissing sitting down 100% of the time. I almost never.
That is the most respectful way
if there's,
but it's easy. Like women all the time are just like, oh, you got to stand up and go piss. You're like, in what world do you think that we're outside so much that we think it's so convenient that we can just piss standing up? Most of the time,
It sounds like
Piss sitting
sure,
down
but
is
that's
the
more
easier
like
way
that's
to-
a drunk type thing.
Yeah.
Like or like a
sit down
convenience. Or I sit down because it's nice and comfortable.
And how's it any different than a girl who gets to wear a skirt and she could just pull her shit to the side? She still gets to piss standing up.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
pay,
the same- it's the
I
same
pay to
shit.
see that. I
But
pay to
it's
watch
It's
that.
directed though, you know what I'm saying?
It's not as
Kinda get-
directed, but you
kinda
also
get
aren't going to get in
everywhere.
trouble for indecent exposure because your shit's still covered. So really,
that's
women
fair.
got it easier. They can wear garments that keep their shit covered and they can piss in public.
Yeah.
Whereas if we pull it out, you can't go near a school because you accidentally showed a bunch of children your dick.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mostly sit down. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Wow,
pissing.
this was more talkative than
Hold
I
on,
thought.
I'm not
it
gonna
was.
say how I piss. I ain't say how I piss.
Yeah. How you go ahead?
God damn.
You already said balls stay in, this dick falls out the top, you piss all over your
No,
knees,
he
you're
said
good to
he
go.
says he
that's
holds
not
it
what
like
I said
a
at
like
all.
a
No.
sword.
I go in there fishing like looking for a fish in a barrel. Grab my shit, whip it out. Grab, you know what I'm saying, my tip. You know what I'm saying?
You grab the tip?
I grab the tip, nigga.
Okay.
And I aim that shit. So I make sure it's aimed directly what I want to do, whether I want to do the silencer or I want to do the John in the water.
Yeah, yeah.
Depending if it's late night,
Right.
if I want to make noise or not.
Yeah, we establishing dominance at A1. Yeah, yeah.
Right. Or let niggas know that I'm here.
I don't like to grab. I can't grab the tip because I feel like it
No, but he
it feels
different.
too
No,
invasive.
he different than us. You got to remember that.
That's fair. You
He
get
built
that.
different.
That's yeah.
Feel different.
Yeah, yours
He
way
said it's
comfier.
hoodie. He goes, it's hoodie season all season.
That's fair.
That's
you
right.
real. You mad comfy under there. That's
That's
cool.
right.
So you
That's right.
already
Mine too
that's probably-
exposed.
You know,
Mine
that's
too
actually probably why you saying what you saying makes more sense to you versus us.
No.
We don't-
You bring out your dick and balls to piss.
No,
I want
yeah.
to know you guys.
I can't even.
but
Don't
I
lump
mean,
me in
not
with
a
you.
damn thing.
Don't lump me in with
nigga,
you.
You bugging? You by yourself?
Yeah.
Nigga?
Don't say you're like us.
You by
The
yourself?
people.
comfortable with people
You
who
whip out your
pull.
balls when you piss, nigga. He's like, me and D-Mark are balls and dick take outers. So when I'm pissing, you got me fucked up, nigga. No, nigga, you got me fucked up.
My exact, and this is real life. It's not a bit. It's not a joke. It's nothing.
No, it sounds like
I
a bit.
literally said to her, I go, yeah, little kids pull their shit all the way down until their balls are big enough so that you can stick your underwear underneath of them and piss that way. Because I assumed everybody pulled dick and balls out, and then you just use the underside of your balls to hold your underwear where they were going to go. So
No,
your
I
hands
completely agree
could
with that.
Still do what they
But
needed to do.
The problem with that is that you get that problem where if your underwear is tight, it squeezes, it constricts. So is your stream going wrong?
But yeah, but then on the off chance your underwear too tight, you just keep the fish hook from the thumb.
Man, it sounds like you're doing too much. It really sounds.
I whip my dick out and I piss.
No, you're the scariest
That's
pisser
it.
ever.
What do you mean?
No,
If he's wearing
efficiently.
boxers, he's really doing it the easiest.
That's what I'm saying, like,
bro. He ain't gonna do no digging.
No,
It's just open up the button
and maybe the
and
easiest.
let the meat out.
But the easiest is also the
I
scariest.
piss on hard mode, bro.
because zipper
You
shit is
playing
called
nah,
keyboard.
You
dude.
piss hard, nigga?
No,
What the
you
fuck?
piss. You
pissing on hard mode,
piece
it
of piss on
sound
easy
like. What are you
mode.
talking
You
about?
talking about?
It sounds like it's not because I have to do 2 steps. I go zip.
That's
zip.
That's
easiest.
easy mode.
Yeah,
this
but y'all making it
dude's.
sound like it's hard mode.
No, I'm
No, if you
I'm.
boxer
Yours
briefs
is
is hard
the
mode. Yeah,
Scariest.
you got to go fish for that dick. You know what I'm saying?
If you unbutton your
I mean, I
pants
don't really know.
your way,
Put on
easiest
some
game
boxer
over.
briefs one time and try to piss through the hole. See how that worked.
No, that's horrible. I wore box piece. That's too much.
That's what we saying,
That's what we
bro.
saying.
Stupid. So
That's what we
I don't
saying.
Right, we're saying you won. You won the piss wars.
But also, I can't spin all day with my
Piss
balls
king.
sticking to my legs.
Why your ball
So-
sticking to your leg?
Why? Yeah, what?
Because
Oh,
you
because
get-
his pants is tight.
No, because you
Oh,
get no.
that
Even when I
makes
don't
sense.
wear tight pants, even
You
just
do
in
wear
shorts,
tight pants.
you get fucking swampy. And if you wear boxers with no boxer briefs, you got no support, so they're just free balling in there.
Have you
They
seen
stick
those
to your
boxers
leg.
with the like the ball bucket? You put your dick. And
I
balls
love
in the
those.
bucket?
I have so many.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got all my
So
boxer
many.
briefs got the bucket.
Oh my god, almost all of mine now.
You ain't got no ball powder.
Yeah, I put powder.
I
I
don't
powder
need
up.
powder when I got the bucket.
I
That
powder
makes
up.
sense.
The ball pouch is
It
great.
sounds like if you just not take out your balls, you'd be okay.
I agree.
It
How
really
the fuck
does
do
sound like if you refrain from
You
taking
know
your
what?
balls out,
If
you
I
do
didn't
that.
have so many issues with just like people having skin out, I would try.
Are you afraid somebody's gonna touch your dick to their dick?
Just
Wait a minute.
skin in general. I don't like when people have a lack of clothing, right? So like beach.
So you
I don't
bring
like
out
that
your
shit.
dick and balls. So like, let me just
No,
let
I'm
me
saying,
put more.
I'm saying to better understand all of this, I would rather have visual aids, but I also
You want me
don't
to
want to
take
deal.
my dick out?
No,
Okay.
I'm saying part of me says that would be easier for me to understand, but then the rest of me goes, absolutely not. Don't do that. But
Do you
I'm
feel
having a
like-
very hard time understanding how people just take their dick out and not just the whole thing.
Okay, hold on. Just one more question. I know we have NFL to talk about, but so hold on. So you feel like you have a need to like your dick won't just come out? You have to take the dick and balls for it to make sense for you? Like, is it like you feel like it?
It will come out, but it just
Like I put an effort to take my balls out, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, see, I don't. It's not that much. It's not that much effort. I think
you scoop, you plop.
I'm a multifaceted pisser. You know what I'm saying? Like I do. It's more of like situational. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm somewhere where like I gotta go quick, just the dick out. Yeah. But if I'm feeling casual, then I might pull the dick and the balls out. Normally, if I'm comfortable, I'm sitting down. But so as far as like full effort, if I'm wearing like tight underwear, like my boxer briefs, like riding up on me, I ain't pulling the balls out too because it's gonna pinch. It's gonna pinch and like I'm all the pit. Like like the biggest problem is no matter how many times you shake, no matter how many shakes you do, when you put that bitch back in your pants, piss coming out. A little bit of dribbles coming out.
I don't think that happens with niggas with the flap, unfortunately.
Oh, because all right, that's what I'm saying. Because if you going over, even if you shake as much as you can, it's going upward. So when you put your shit back in, it falls down, dribbles. So like niggas who pissing through the flap, it's more down.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm not really going over. I'm pulling everything else down. So then this shit is exactly where it's supposed to be.
Right. That means you're holding so you telling me you holding your underwear down, or you letting it push up against the
holding it down.
Oh, so you letting all your shit out, like you.
So you just open air.
Got it.
Pull the shit down.
Oh.
And while I'm pulling the shit down, I'll scoop.
So you definitely piss like Butters. You definitely.
That's a little wild. That's a little wild.
Yeah. So the shirt be okay. All right.
The shirt's still down.
Hey, listen. Cue the intro.
Is it playing?
You're on with Maui.
No relation to the trademark whatsoever.
D-Mark.
I don't believe in none of this.
And X.
Which, by the way, Dick Wolf is the best name ever.
And this is When Awesome Collides.
Hey, we are back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to When Awesome Collides. It's your boy Maui here with X, D-Mark, Jamie in the back with the voice.
He back. He free. He healthy again.
Enslaved. What was?
No, you was sick.
Oh yeah.
We let everybody know.
Yeah.
We told them that you had the ailments.
Yep.
And that that's why you were not with us. Yeah.
I appreciate y'all holding it down for me.
But real quick,
do we can.
So this week, and I'm gonna do this because they're gonna explain it too much, and I just want to explain it real quick.
Okay.
We're gonna be guessing where footballs are going to end the football season at.
Well, that's terrible. So if you're watching us on YouTube, you can see that X and I are wearing football paraphernalia. I think that's the right word. Apparel. Yep. We're going to do a special episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be much better for you because you can see the visual aid. If not, if you're listening, it's still going to be good. Don't worry about it. We're going to be guessing the division winners. For everybody not in America, since we're big in Australia, we have the thing called the NFL here. It's our National Football League, where if you win at the end of the season, you are the world champion somehow.
And we're football, not soccer. Football,
right? Not the real football. Yeah, real football, not
rugby adjacent for the Australian people.
Yeah, man, I wish rugby were more popular here, but that's a whole different argument. Yeah. So we're gonna be guessing the division winners. I'm gonna be seeding them in the playoffs, and we're gonna be guessing the Super Bowl champion, and we're gonna have a visual aid. So as the season goes, you guys can hold us to it. You guys can see who was better at guessing, who knows their stuff. Does Xavier even know all 32 teams? And we'll go from there. So I'm going to open this up with, we're going to tackle the NFC first. For the NFC East, that's the worst division in football, by the way, in case you did not know. In fact, if they replace the NFC East with Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame,
you can never replace any USC football team with USC, college. I will die on a hill. No college team will ever even hold a candle to the worst NFL team.
If you replaced the NFC East,
no, brother, Jags are pretty bad.
If you replace the whole NFC East with Ben Davis High School,
never.
My son's Pop Warner team, and the U.S. women's national team in soccer, but gave them pads, it would be the exact same as watching the NFC East.
I agree.
Yeah. It's the exact same. So we've got the Washington Commanders, the New York Giants, the Philly Eagles, and my pick to win the division, the Cowboys. Now, the Cowboys have never been good. Well, as long as we've been alive.
Hold on.
As long as we've been alive.
Dax Prescott.
That's actually not true. They've been good.
They were good for a while.
Dak
they've
Prescott?
been good this whole time.
Dak Prescott? Yeah.
I see you.
Dak Prescott, he is on the team.
Tony Romo?
What? You know what? Close.
Was he on the team?
He was on the team.
I know several things from like 2000 to 2003.
Okay.
I'm doing the best I can.
I appreciate it.
I just want to hang out with my friends.
Now, I think they're going to win the division on the last week I think they played the Eagles on the last week of the season. And the NFC East is so bad. Little known fact. They did the power rankings for strength of schedule in the NFL. The bottom 4 teams, so the teams with the 4 weakest schedules, are NFC East teams.
That's because they also play the AFC South.
No.
Which is also like the second worst.
The reason why that's the reason is because the NFC East has to play the NFC East twice, meaning that they play the weakest teams 2 times, and that has made them the weakest. So I'm still gonna pick the Cowboys. I'm gonna say they're gonna go 12, and you don't have to do records. This is what I wanna. They're gonna go 12-5, and the Eagles, who lose the last week of the season, will be 7-9, and still have had a shot to get to the playoffs.
You gotta have more belief in Jalen Hurts.
What are you talking about?
More belief.
Remember what 3 years ago when Washington made the playoffs? They were 9-7.
I was 3 years ago.
What were they?
3 years. They were 7-9.
7-9. They had a losing record, and they still made it to the playoffs because the NFC East is trash.
That's just how it works sometimes.
So the NFC
Cardinals
North
did it once.
We did. Hey, that's the year we got the Super Bowl, so I can't really say shit.
So there you go.
Yeah, but we were 9-7. That's a little bit better. 9-7.
But you didn't win.
Yeah,
they had a losing record.
No, we didn't. It was 9-7. You can go ahead and look. NFC North. I've got the Packers winning this division. I don't even think it's close. I honestly, with as bad as the Bears management is, I don't think that they'll ever sniff glory again. Kirk Cousins is gonna Kirk Cousin. They'll go 8 and they'll be 8-9, 9-8. They'll beat the shit out of teams they're not supposed to beat, and then the Lions will come in and they'll put a 40 on them. Now that's what's gonna happen there. NFC South though, this is where I'm gonna give. This is where my picks are gonna get a little bit spicy on some of these divisions. The NFC South, I have the Saints winning the NFC South.
That's not hot take at all.
What are you talking about? People are saying, hey, I'm telling you, there's a lot of Bucks fans who think that. There's a lot of Buccaneers fans who think that's spicy.
Eating dubs, old Jamie Winston coming back.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? After he had LASIK, you got to think this is first. Remember, he was injured last year. He got LASIK 2 years ago, got injured. So you telling me this man went 30 for 30, throwing bombs, throwing absolute heaters.
What he was doing.
I had no idea. Come on, my favorite picture of Jameis Winston is when he's looking at the scoreboard.
Squinting.
Because he can't see it.
Damn, what's the score?
They can just throwing lasers and he can't see. So this is full. He's got full vision, and he's got Jarvis Landry this year, and Tyrann Mathieu on defense. I do have the Saints winning this.
Landry ain't even
still got the running back
20 receiver.
You don't think Landry's a top 20?
I think Landry is the most overrated of trash receivers.
I think he's a little overrated too.
He's not little. He's
no. I won't say he's top.
I think Jarvis Landry is not.
I think his years
top
on
15, not top 20.
I'm gonna say the reason why I can't agree with that is because look at OBJ. He went to the Browns. I think you're thinking. Are you thinking of Dolphins?
I'm talking Landry. Jarvis Landry. His full body of work. I have never thought he's as good as people think he is.
Wow.
He is no better than Robert Woods.
Well, I think Robert Woods is pretty good.
Think Robert Woods is
super overrated.
You don't think? I think Robert Woods is underrated.
I don't think Robert Woods is a product of a good ball placement.
Right.
I can't agree with that. You have Jarvis Landry and Robert Woods on the same level.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd agree with that.
Okay. Spicy. All right. So NFC West, the toughest division in football. There's never been a division stronger than the NFC West in history, but I am going to give it again to the Rams this year. So I do have the Rams winning that. Fortunately, when I go through my playoff picks, you'll see why. But I do have the Rams winning this pretty easily. They've done is re-sign everybody that they had last year. They added
OBJ and who the guy went to the Bills,
Von Miller. But they did sign defensive. What end did they sign?
Mac.
Khalil Mack. Yeah, they signed an even better one, right? They signed Khalil Mack for a donut.
Yeah,
they did. Nuts. Right. So you got to think they replaced an aging Von Miller with I'd say still in his prime, but maybe on the other side of his
what the
prime.
Fuck are the Bears doing?
It's crazy. They don't give a fuck. Same thing. The Raiders were like, we like sandwiches. Like, yeah, we'll take a sandwich for this guy. And in the AFC, the East, things still run through the Bills. I don't see the Patriots ever getting out of their you have to do it this way mentality, which is crazy because even you go back to 2 years ago with Cam Newton, they were 2 single-digit losses away from being in the playoffs. So even with a team that was made of garbage, they still were pretty successful. And last year with a rookie quarterback who they didn't even let throw the ball more than 10 yards, sometimes they still made it to the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, it's the same recipe with Tom Brady when they first had TV.
Right, and then I think it was more of he overcame that system where they made him. They're like, hey, we're gonna hamper you down, and then he was like, I'm just gonna start audibling out. I'm comfortable now, and there you go.
I'm not cheating. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I want to do my best. Oh, the Panthers.
For the NFC or the AFC North, this is the year. This is the year. I don't think any injuries. They'll have a couple because that's just the Ravens. The Ravens aren't as bad as the Commanders, so they won't have nearly as many. But I have the Ravens winning the AFC North.
Wow.
I don't even have it as I don't even think it'll be competitive. I know it's crazy because you said the Bengals because the Bengals just went to the Super Bowl last year.
Right.
But the reason the Bengals were every lightning could fly. They were.
I don't think it's lightning.
I do. It was crazy. And you know what's crazy about it?
I think it'll be consistently good.
They even improved over last year.
Yeah.
But I think that everybody else was in a down year. I think the Steelers they're done. They're a couple years away from being even relevant again.
We good.
Yeah.
The Browns, if Deshaun Watson is allowed to, let's say he's out for 4 games and he still has 13 more games to play, they're in the playoffs. But Amari Cooper.
The Browns is going Browns.
I don't think with Nick Chubb, you got to think they still got
taking
Nick Chubb,
the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Amari Cooper, Deshaun Watson's a head and shoulders
Cooper's
above.
another receiver that I think overrated.
They just have too much talent.
They have too much talent to be
They've
average.
had too much
Baker,
talent.
They
had a
too
Baker
much
Mayfield.
talent.
I thought Baker Mayfield was
Have too
overrated
much
when he
talent.
came out of Oklahoma.
They have the running game. They have an actual quarterback.
No, I know.
now.
I'm just
The
saying.
defense is solid. The offensive line is the best in this fucking league. Come on, dog.
NFC South.
And they've had all that minus
Baker. Throwing hot dogs.
Yeah, literally hot dogs.
I mean,
There's a difference between chutzpah, like when you want him to succeed. When you watch Baker, you want him because you seem like Baker seems like some dude you were chilling with. Johnny Manziel seems like a coke-filled nightmare.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield seems like a dude who hey, come over to the house and barbecue on Monday.
Yeah.
To tell you about how the game went yesterday.
Right, yeah.
So you want him to succeed.
Baker Mayfield's the white John Wall, so I want him to succeed.
That's
all day.
crazy, but accurate.
Right? Yeah. No, I was like, I want that man to be
I would
successful.
never want John Wall as my quarterback, though.
That's what we
Right. Just like the Washington Wizards didn't want him as a point guard.
With Baker, for me, it's purely his attitude. It had nothing to do with his play.
No, I like his attitude.
Yeah,
I hate his attitude.
I like it.
I hate it.
So the reason why I like his attitude is I like a guy who's like, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna get it done. And then you watch him play,
And then when
they
they lose, you go and tell the reporters it's your fault we lost.
Yeah.
No.
Never take accountability.
Oh my God, right.
Never
He ain't never taking no L's.
Yeah, and that's
we
what
ain't
I'm
taking no
saying.
L's.
Yeah, fuck that
You
quarterback.
took L's.
Yeah,
Refs
right.
fucked us.
Right, pretty much.
NFC South. I do have it decently close. And I know everybody's gonna say this is a kind of a spicy pick, but I still have the Titans pretty handily
It's
winning.
not spicy. That's
Right. Well, a lot of people say that without Brown,
that'll be fine.
and Jones, even though Jones I thought was out in the out, like he was out in general. But
Still
you
got
know,
Henry, you good?
well, so, see, and that's what I said. The reason why I'm saying like them having younger receivers, Tannehill's a good game manager. I think they'll.
Is he?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
he's been
No. I didn't say
Mediocre.
dynamic quarterback. I said great game manager. Alex Smith is one of the greatest travesties in history because they didn't give him the tools he needed to do. Alex Smith is completely. You know how I feel about that. He's completely. If he had been
Mad underrated.
mad underrated.
Just, he didn't have the
Tannehill
arm.
is a worse version of Alex Smith.
Yes. Yeah.
But so I'm like, he'll manage the game
He's
for
also
you.
a worse version of Mariota, which is hilarious.
That is super funny. Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Which that's a big travesty because if they had been like, oh man, we need somebody to manage the game, you could have just spent $5 to keep Mariota and then signed pretty good tight end, a pretty good defense. It's a weird decision. I don't know because they're like, oh, Tannehill's revived it, has a career resurgence. I'm
No,
like,
he didn't.
no. He just had Derrick Henry back there carrying the ball. That's one thing that does kind of worry me. If you look at his carries, you can't have a running back. I don't care how big you are. 300 carries a year.
Yeah.
Well, luckily he got half a year off last year.
Right. That may be right. Yeah, maybe
And
that
he
half a year
still was
off
like
will help.
third in rushing. It was like fifth,
Which is
but
crazy.
still.
It took him 6 weeks of being injured to be second.
It was longer than that. He was out for like 9 weeks.
Oh, right. But remember, the 6th week is when somebody finally rushed enough yards to overtake him.
Yeah, no. I think
Now, this is the one where probably everybody, this is the division where everybody's like, oh, this is the one that's up in the air. There's too much talent here. I actually, and it's only it sucks because this only kind of helps your argument the other week.
Too much talent was there, but now it's a 2-team battle.
You think it's a 2-team battle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait till you go because I want to ask you who you think, but I'll wait till you get to your turn. I have the Raiders winning the AFC West. And I only have them winning the AFC West because I think the Broncos will fuck up. I don't think that I think right now it's the Broncos division to lose. But I don't think I think that when you compare roster to roster, I think the Raiders they have 2 of the best receivers in the league. They've got 2, which is crazy because they've got 2 of the best route runners. And you wouldn't have said that if you had told me Hunter Renfrow would be considered one of the top, like almost as good of a route runner as Devontae Adams.
I agree to that.
Like, great, because like
I think most people in the NFL that watch that study would know that though.
Right, but when you watch them play, you don't think these 2 are equivalents in like route runner because like Devontae Adams is much more of an athletic, physical specimen.
Yeah,
so he creates a separation, but Renfrow makes separation. That's different. Yeah. Like when he runs a route, he can turn a 2-yard. He's great at. He's like the rich man's fucking Patriots receivers back in the day. Like it really is. Like because Wes Welker was just in the right place at the right time. Hunter Renfrow will make the right place at the right.
Devontae Adams, that's where I'm at.
Raiders. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and give you my quick. I'm gonna go through it real quick. Seedings, playoffs. That's the important part. So, and the AFC,
you got what?
Yeah, wow. I have the Titans. Yes, I have the Titans with the number 1 seed. I think they will retain the number 1 seed, even though they lost 2 good receivers. I don't think they lost anything else really, and they're getting back King Henry. I think that's still good enough to be the number 1 in the AFC. Especially with Kansas City losing Tyreek Hill, hey, that's a big loss.
If that happens, I don't know if it is though.
Huge.
I might be, but
you can't
what losing Tyreek Hill?
You don't think that's huge?
I think it's huge.
That's the only reason why I have the Dolphins. I have the same time coming in second to the Bills because of adding. Because everybody, one thing that people didn't look at. Did you know that Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes have almost the exact same amount of like their tree? If you look at their completion, like you can look at that. You know how they have the webs of where they complete balls on the field. They're almost the exact same. I was surprised when I saw that. I would think that Patrick Mahomes would be throwing 90-yard piss wagons down the field, and Tua can't throw it 5 yards. It was literally Tyreek Hill only caught 2 passes further than 20 yards. Everything he caught was 4 yards in front of him, and he made the rest.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he's not fantastic, but I don't think that we're gonna see a drop off drastically. If he throws for 5,500 yards one season, he might throw for 51 this season or some shit because he lost Tyreek. Like
that's
crazy. If Tyreek, what's Tyreek's? What they say his his wins at is like a game or 2, maybe game and a half. Like
Mahomes, why do you think people are paying a premium for wide receivers now?
Because that's where we are. That's just how it works. That's the NFL we're in. The NFL we're in right now is you pay for quarterbacks, you need quarterbacks, and you need receivers. Right, those are the 2 biggest things.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why
you can have
pay
the best quarterback, but you don't have any weapons.
Yeah, no, I get it. Oh, trust me. I get it 100%. But where we are in the NFL right now, you pay pass rushers, you pay receivers, you pay quarterbacks, and you pay someone to guard the receiver. Those are the 4 positions that you pay. That's it.
Right. I don't think so. Look at paid. So think about this. Look at the who on the Patriots. You remember, all they got to do is win the division.
Yeah.
Who on the Patriots is guarding Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill?
Whoever Bill decides to make the next stud cornerback.
Horses and
sadly, that's the truth, though.
Man. Hold on.
He's not gonna hit. You can only coach so well.
But he's been doing it.
Shoot. He had the McCourties for a while. He had Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, he
had talent.
Yeah, I mean, he's had talent. Yes.
The Jets, name besides Sauce. I mean, I think Sauce is gonna get burnt this year. No offense to Sauce. Hey, if you're out there,
with you a young corner,
Right, he's a young corner. He's going to remember, and he played in a system where they didn't move. He played similar to like when the Legion of Boom was good, and then people were like Richard Sherman. Remember, he had that really big fall off year, because he actually had to move around. He's like, I haven't done this in so long. I think Sauce is going to get burnt this year. I don't even know who their second.
I don't think he'll
corner
get burnt, but I think he.
Oh yeah, you don't think Stephon Diggs and Tyreek Hill?
Oh, he's definitely gonna get. He's not gonna play them exposed. Even he's not gonna. Yeah, that's it. I mean, he's not gonna be a bad player at any point though.
I don't see.
He'll be a top 5 corner in like 3 years.
Like only reason,
maybe even 2.
Okay. So
I think he will be though.
Hold on. So my picks. Well, AFC, I've got Titans with the number 1 seed, Bills, 2nd seed, Raiders, 3rd seed, Ravens with the 4th seed, Broncos, 5th seed, Colts with the 6th seed. I've got the Chargers with the 7th seed. I think that's how good
hold on.
AFC West. AFC West gets 3 teams in this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the AFC West getting 3 teams in. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Like between the only team, and the only reason I don't have the Chiefs in because I am literally that confident that Tyreek Hill was 50% of what they needed. Because like even if you creating a distraction, it's just as important as actually catching the ball.
I get it.
Right. So I've got the so
you have the Chiefs not making the playoffs
at all. No,
that's bro.
I know. It's spicy. That's what I
so
said.
Who'd you put in to take the Chiefs out?
The Chargers. Chargers get the 7th seed.
Okay. No, but I'm saying like the Chargers are going to make it.
Right. No, they didn't make it last year. Don't say that confidently.
Yeah, but no, they're going to make it this
The Steelers made it.
Yeah, but the Steelers also had like a team.
Ben was throwing ham hocks and they still made it. Yeah,
Also, is in that division.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think it's a subdivision. I think they'll lose to each of the divisional opponents both times.
The Steelers?
No, the Chiefs.
The Chiefs?
Yeah, I've got them with 6 losses right there.
I don't know. That's a rough one.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Then they got to play what? They got to play Titans. And then they got to play the Bills once. That's tough. That's a tough.
It is, but
it's tough. I got them with 6, 7. I got them 7 losses right there.
That's crazy.
So
there's no way they're gonna lose both games to the divisional rival.
They might.
Nah, there's no way.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Hey, we'll see.
There's no way.
NFC, we've got.
Fuck.
You got the Packers at 1. Yeah. What's that?
Got
Say
Cowboys.
Chewies? Oh, Cowboys. I was like, was that Chewies?
49ers.
79ers.
We got Rams at 3.
I wrote 32 teams, but I only
Bucks
have
at 6.
31 in my division things.
Saints. And then the Cards.
Yep. So I've got
Cards in the playoffs.
Packers, Cowboys, 49ers, Rams, Bucks, Saints, and the Cardinals. I think the NFC West, again, just like the last 2 years, gets 3 teams in. Sorry, last year. Not the year before that. We didn't go to the playoffs. My bad. But again, just like last year, we get 3 teams.
I don't think the West would get 3 teams.
I think we get 3 teams. I think we're better than we were. I think all 4 NFC West teams are better than last year. The only reason I think
except for the
Seahawks.
You saying
Seahawks
that
are garbage.
The Niners losing Garoppolo as the starter
I don't think
now a better team.
Let me tell you. Let me follow me on this. I don't think it. Look, they still haven't traded him. Here's what I think is going to happen.
Well, yeah, they haven't traded.
I don't think he's going to get traded. I think what they're going to do is they're going to get traded. Nah, I think Trey Lance is going to get 3 games. I think they're gonna pull
the Dolphins,
Kobe Brissett, yeah, like right, or then what, they're like, hey, Jacoby Brissett, you can play, we'll keep you here, and then Tua does pretty good for a couple games, then he has 1 bad game, and they put Brissett back in.
But
I don't think
Garoppolo's not Brissett, though.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Garoppolo is 100 times better.
I think Garoppolo gets released.
No, it was Brissett.
I think,
yeah, he played for the. Yeah, you're thinking of when. So Fitzpatrick to if it was Fitzpatrick to Tua, then Tua and Brissett shared time the next year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No. When you think about when they went when they did the back and forth, it was with Fitzpatrick.
No,
he was like,
right. They did it 2 times,
and they were like, we won't take this. We won't take 2 out.
They did it twice,
really?
2 different years.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Fitzpatrick was hurtful because they had a winning record when they benched him.
Yeah,
the Brissett Tua thing. No, they weren't defeated. They were 6 and 2.
They were like 1. Nah.
Yeah, they had like 1 or 2 losses. So it was crazy that they benched him. The
like,
Brissett Tua thing was the next year.
Wow.
Because Tua Brissett was his backup.
Yeah.
And they were like, because remember, he played for the Commanders and then got hurt.
Right.
Fitzpatrick.
Right. Yeah.
Right. That was the same year that Tua and Brissett was split.
He didn't play for the Commanders.
Right.
He took one
He took 1 snap and then oops,
he died.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
that check though. He got that check
in.
though.
Right. So he did get a check. Good for him. And he's got
not really.
And he's got 17. He got a veteran too.
They
gave him a decent amount of money.
No, because
it's not. His shit was back.
He was not only that, but he had a minimum, and because he was old, there was like this veteran.
Yeah, they gave him the vet.
He literally got 1 game check. He got signing bonus of little no money, and he got 1 game check. Yeah, not even that.
Wow.
So yeah, he got literally no money from that deal. I mean, I say no money, but anybody who gets millions of dollars to do nothing is money. So
right.
All right. So obviously, because you know how it works, the number 1 seed gets a bye. So I've got the Titans in the next round, obviously. And I've got them taking on the Colts. I think the Colts beat the Raiders. I think
I don't think the Colts make the playoffs.
You don't think the Colts make the? I think the Colts did. I think Wentz was so, and it sucks for the Commanders. Sorry, buddy. I think Wentz is overrated.
He is
so overrated.
I don't think
the Colts back.
I think Matt Ryan's not going to do any better.
What? Matt Ryan will. I'm telling you, Matt Ryan may be on the tail end of his career, but he's going to do. He look like he's going to spend a bunch of games doing this. Yeah. And then they'll be like, hey, don't turn the ball over. And he's going to be like,
Taylor.
Oh, cool. I'm just not going to turn the ball over.
But he
doesn't have to throw 70. What's up?
He does turn the ball
over. Right. He doesn't have.
And he still has no. He has less weapons in Indianapolis than he had.
No, he doesn't.
Only weapon that he has in Indy right now is Jonathan Taylor. He has nobody else.
Pittman,
and he also has
Pittman's still unproven.
Pittman and Taylor, and they just.
Taylor's worth something.
Who's the running back? No. Running back.
Pittman is still unproven heavily.
Is there
heavily?
They have another running back they use as like a fucking like this. He just runs the fucking.
Oh, the Hine guy or what is?
Naheem Hines.
Something like that. Yeah, I know the other. But still, in the end, he's still. No, the only thing he's inheriting right now is a better defense, which is still good.
It helps, and a better offensive line.
He has a better offensive line.
Yeah,
but as we said earlier, offensive line doesn't matter anymore in football.
What do you mean?
That's crazy.
The Bengals made it to the Super. Everybody, you hear it all day.
That's because the way they design. I'm telling you,
I'm telling you right now.
They also improved from the year before. Also,
the Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl and they got destroyed, but he didn't have an offense. I'm telling you right now, you just need an average O line. You don't need a banger O line.
Right.
You just need an average O line.
You know what? I do agree with that in the fact that they made it so it's so hard to play defense that as long as you can give your quarterback a 5 seconds,
not even that, 2.5 seconds,
sure,
2.5 seconds is like the average, 2.5 to 3 seconds.
So like they're right. So the age of needing, like you don't really need a
right, and then you have. Matt, he didn't have all the time in the world in comparison to what he was doing.
And I do agree. I do agree with like being able to run the ball well enough.
Yes.
And being able to actually, and he's great. He's great at 2 yards, 2 yards and throw the bitch.
Right. Yes.
And he's going to be able to hand the ball off. Much improved.
I don't know if it's going to enough make it.
Right. So I've got the Ravens in the next round taking on the Bills. So I've got the Ravens beating the Broncos. I think this is when
you got the Broncos in the playoffs? That's great.
Yeah, I have the Broncos. Yeah, I have the Broncos winning. They're only losing the division by a little bit. Like they're losing the division to the Raiders on like just because the team doesn't have as much depth as the Raiders.
Right.
Yeah, but I think Russell Wilson, we got to remember, Russell Wilson was holding a rubber band and a paperclip together in Seattle, getting into the playoffs. It was nuts. It was nuts to watch. Like it was worse than Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, yeah, oh yeah. Like you got to remember, I'm a Cardinals fan, so I watched a ton of Seahawks games. Watching him have to run literally 55 yards sideways to allow enough time for one of his receivers to get open.
You take that out of his game now. Maybe he doesn't have to do that. Maybe some changes. Maybe he's
not. You think it's his creativity that makes him so effective?
He's been known as an improviser his whole career.
Like that's why you
take that away from
quarterbacks. You keep them in the pocket, they get useless because they're like, oh, I can't create with my legs. That's maybe that's fair, but I'd make it akin to more to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers can run around, but he only runs around to extend the play to get people open. Yeah. I think Russell Wilson does the same thing. He doesn't run forward. He's not like Kyler. He's not running to make yards. No. He's running side to side to give his receivers time to move out. If they're already in position, great. DK Metcalf was like, I'm just going to run straight, throw the ball up. Imagine I has Jerry Jeudy who runs just as fast and he doesn't have plaster for hands. It's like shit. I've watched so many games where DK Metcalf just gets slapped in the hands and then he looks around like, fuck, oh, you hit me. Like nobody. The win, my boy. Like, what are you talking about? And then on the AFC side, I got.
Who you got? The dub is really? You got the Packers coming out in the first round? Yeah. Oh, that's right. That
you want to suck dick?
I don't even think I have them.
What?
Yes, he was. He was on the Cardinals. What? Yeah.
Oh man, Xavier and his random facts. What we got here?
That was an anti-fact.
I mean, it's still a fact though. You got Rams.
The Rams advancing, and the Cards.
Yep. So this round I've got
Homer.
Packers. What? Yeah. All right. Fine. So
hey, he just got paid. He just got that check. So now he got a reason to play now.
Last year, one of the things about Kyler that you could tell he was like, I personally think he should have gone with baseball because like you can tell when he plays football, he's so good at football, but you can tell he's like, there's life after football. And I hate to say it because it makes me sound like a terrible person.
Yeah.
That. Nah, nigga, ain't no life after football. You play football.
Like,
I want to see you like Baker who gets his arm pulled out of his socket. And then he's like, nah. And then he goes back in with a busted arm and still keeps playing, even though that's worse for his team. Because when you see him, like when he played I think they're playing the Steelers, he couldn't hold his other arm up. So he was playing like half the game with one arm. And I was like, bro, that's actually worse for your team. But I'm glad you've got that much, zeal for winning, chutzpah for winning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Kyler's literally like, when watching Aaron Donald, I get it. Aaron Donald's giant. But Aaron Donald, he'll be 5 feet away. He'll be from here to the light switch. And Kyler just fall down.
Isn't that big, really?
Huh?
Aaron Donald.
He's gigantic. He's like not tall.
He's like 6'2".
He's 5. He's like 5'11", 300 pounds. That's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah. Well, you said giant. I'm thinking.
I meant giant as in like imposing.
Yeah.
When you see, I don't care if you got 10%, if you got 9% body fat, you weigh 300 pounds, you're a big person.
Yeah.
I agree. So I got the next round. Spicy round.
Spicy.
Man, am I the only one that took notes? Damn.
In the AFC Championship, got the Titans taking on the Ravens. I legitimately believe that if without injuries, Lamar Jackson has gotten so much better at throwing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And if he leans more into actually like extending plays instead of just taking off.
This is if he plays. He ain't been paid yet. He might not even play.
And sure. But I'm gonna
play.
They're gonna cash him out. After cashing out Kyler, they gotta cash him out. They're gonna cash him.
No, they won't.
I think they'll be.
Well, I'll tell you what I think.
Okay. I think they'll cash him out. So on the other side.
This is ridiculous.
Wow, you got the 49ers beating the Packers.
I don't even know how you got the 49ers even going that far.
The 49ers were in the NFC Championship last year.
They're going to win 49 games with
Garoppolo.
No, think about this. The 49ers were in the NFC Championship and were only 3 points away. They were only 3 points away.
But it was all injuries.
It's with Garoppolo. I still legitimately believe that they'll give Trey Lance like 3 games. And then they'll be like, oh, cool, sit back down. If we can't,
you ain't ready.
I don't think they'll move. I don't think they'll move Garoppolo. I don't think
he'll get traded. I think he'll become a free agent.
Right. What I'm saying is that they wanted good money for him. Like they wanted good picks for him. People don't trust him to be right. They weren't going to give good picks, so they're like, "Oh, he's still our best option." I'm sure. Then they drafted Trey Lance second. But if I were the GM, I'd be like, "I can't."
The rumor is he goes to Seattle.
You know what? Now be if that does,
because Seattle has the
all the space for it. Right. So if that happens, sucks for this prediction I just made. Yeah. But I'm going on the assumption as of right now on July, whatever today is, that he is going to still be a Niner, and they'll have like 2 losses.
I agree to this. If Garoppolo's the starter for 90% of the season,
right?
Then I would
even
agree.
think Trey Lance is good enough to get them.
No, we don't know.
Get them to the playoffs.
No.
I think it'll fuck my board completely up. It's actually going to fuck the rest of this up.
I don't think he would make it to the playoffs.
So
not right now.
AFC, if Garoppolo gets traded, because in the Super Bowl, I've got the Ravens taking on the 49ers. Yeah, I think that the 49ers do just enough with their weird wonky ass West Coast, still uses the tight fullback offense to get them there, and I think they'll take on the Ravens. But I lied. I wrote down the wrong.
I think it's weird that you think the Bills are going to be by the Colts. You telling me right now that you think Matt Ryan and the Colts can beat Buffalo?
Matt Ryan is still on the Colts?
Yes.
Not still. I just think it's crazy that the Bills is one of the top teams in the league.
Who did we have last year?
And you think the Colts?
Listen,
who did the Colts have? Like Dallas
Sunday,
Clark?
baby.
Nope, that's a thing though.
Sunday.
I mean, I guess.
I think the Ravens will beat the Bills. Yeah. First off, I think the Ravens will beat the Titans. So I think it's Ravens, Niners, Super Bowl.
Who was the guy with 18 children we had as our quarterback last year?
It's Phillip Rivers.
I mean, it's you know what? It's not that it's not reasonable. It's not too out of pocket. But
you wanted it to be more out of pocket? You wanted it to be Stephen A. Smith shit? Or?
No, nobody wants that. I didn't think it was.
I thought about being a clown and just coming in just doing some ridiculous shit. Nah, I won't do it this time.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too crazy. The Colts thing, I was like, that one's still kind of. I think they still a year away. I got maybe Matt Ryan to do something. I don't know. So I think the Packers will be good.
How old are some of these people that I know the names?
Like 38 to 42.
But all right, I'll start with the AFC. I got AFC West, the best division in football, in my opinion. And we're gonna have the Raiders win the division.
Love to see it.
Yep. I have them. In fact, interestingly enough, I also, like D-Mark said, I don't think the Chiefs are going to make the playoffs. I think we're going to see the close officially of the Chiefs championship window.
Okay.
And I also have the Broncos being absolutely last.
So the Broncos being last?
Last, yeah. I don't think that Russell Wilson went into necessarily a better situation. I think he has a better offensive line, but I think the weapons are exactly the same. My opinion. Could be wrong.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but I think
DK Metcalf, Jerry Jeudy, same person.
Yeah, what does Russell Westbrook do if he's not Russell Wilson?
He would play basketball. So I have the AFC South. I have the Colts winning that one.
Okay.
The North, I have the Browns winning it. I think they're going to overcome the nonsense with Deshaun Watson. I think Deshaun Watson.
So if Deshaun, you have them still winning.
I have them to win, even though Deshaun Watson be missing like 4 games. That's
what if he misses
the whole season?
Yeah, what they say, because they said they still might
won't
be.
It won't be the whole season.
Okay.
Like, the only reason why I say it's not going to be the whole season is because of the Commanders. They're bullshit unless they make old buddy sell the team, which they won't.
But that's the difference between owner and player, though.
No. The rules of the NFL states that they hold the owners to a higher standard than they do the players.
But the players don't have billions of dollars like the owners do.
I hear what you're saying, but the problem is that when you take it into court and you say, listen, you had owners running amok. They never got a suspension. They never got to do anything.
Yeah, because of money.
You have a player. It does not matter.
He got subpoenaed and he said,
stop.
No.
When you're saying the owners are being held to a higher standard. Yeah, I hear you.
They
so
said
the NFLPA is going to say, listen, this is what it says. So unless you fucking make this guy sell the team, you cannot, since now Deshaun Watson only has, 4 cases?
Yeah.
Officially?
4 left.
Right, left.
Yeah, but he has 4 cases now. They're going to be like, I guess.
Well, 4 civil cases.
Correct. Right. That's what I'm saying. So.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any criminal cases.
That's going to be the loophole.
Not yet.
I thought they.
What happened?
I could have sworn they were like, oh, there's no criminal misdoing.
Oh, the original, the original 21 or 22.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They got more. Yeah, he got more.
True.
Yeah.
Right. So, and then the East have the Bills taking it all as well.
Yep.
Can you help me on that side?
Yeah.
All right. So for the NFC East, I have the Eagles winning it. Shout out to our boy Larry. I'm gonna be happy about that one. The North, I got
King of the North.
What the fuck did I do here? Oh, I did South twice. That's hilarious.
There you go, Lenny.
I'm in a suit. All right. So Green Bay.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
And green beans.
Green Bay.
Oh.
Then I got the South. I have the Saints. I'm mad at D-Mark fucking took my thunder here.
Yeah,
like,
my bad.
Yeah, it's all good. Like, yeah, I think Jamie Winston's going to come through coming after the injury. He has a lot to prove, and he's going to take it over, beat the fuck out of the Tom Brady Florida team. And then the West, I have the Rams winning it as well. Appreciate that, big dog. And then so the NFC bracket, I have number 1 seed is the Rams. Number 2 seed, Green Bay Packers. Number 3, Saints. Number 4, the Eagles.
Hold up. You doing NFC, right?
Yeah. What I do? Fuck up.
You got Eagles, Green Bay, Saints.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
You had yours flipped. You did AFC on the left, so I got confused.
No, I did NFC on the left.
No, you didn't, because you had Packers on the right.
I did. Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I was like, hold up.
You're right.
What?
You're right. Yeah.
Eagles. All right. 5 Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sneak in there. Then I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and then the 49ers.
The Bucks Niners, that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. Niners at 7.
Yep. The Niners barely make it in there with Trey Lance. I think he's going to play all season.
Okay.
It's going to be a resurgence of Colin Kaepernick all over again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I think. And then let me borrow the pen here.
Yep.
All right. And then the AFC, I got the Bills, number 1 seed.
What, did you say Colin Kaepernick's playing again?
No, he said, right. Yeah, in the form of Trey Lance.
Yeah. Reincarnation. You know what I'm talking about? Same shit. NFL.
They kind of actually, unfortunately, they kind of do look similar. Not in like the face, as in like they're just tall niggas with tattoos and wonky hair.
All right, so I got the Bills.
Whoa, buddy. That's racist, right? You gonna say racist?
Fuck you would say whatever. I'm black. I can say whatever.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Y'all saw Dave Chappelle actually might get canceled this time around. I think he.
No, he can't.
He good.
I don't know, bro.
He good.
I don't know.
He's like Cobra Tate. You can't get canceled if you don't care about being canceled.
I see. No, I think Cobra. I think Tate might get canceled.
He's already made so much money. Who fucking cares?
That's true. That's true.
If I had hundreds of millions of dollars, I would say everything out of pocket until they're like, you're canceled. I'm like, well, you can't cancel my money. So I'm fine.
You got the Ravens at 7?
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
That's only because you like the Ravens, right?
No, hold on.
Are you a Steelers fan or I can never remember.
I'm a Ravens fan. I'm not a Steelers fan.
Big
Despite
Steelers.
what
I was told to make some Ray Lewis jokes, but I respect that man too much, and I don't want to be murdered. So
Ray Lewis is the reason why I even started fucking with football to begin with.
Who did Ray Rice play for?
Ravens.
Yeah.
So both Rays taking bitches out?
Ooh,
well,
oh no!
That's
hold on.
From the same team?
Allegedly,
Ray Rice
Ray
beat
Lewis.
his own chick. Ray Lewis paid somebody to handle the business. Allegedly.
I've been on the football field, guys. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Ray Lewis
That's what we were talking about. Yep.
Not elevators.
He was great on the field.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Jay-Z. All right. So Bills number 1 seed. 2, I have the Raiders. 3, I have the Colts. 4, the Browns. 5, the Chargers. 6, Titans. 7, I have the Ravens, which is a very important keynote. I feel like Lamar's gonna be fueled to this point because everybody's gonna be talking shit about like, oh, you can't win with a running quarterback. He's on this last year of his contract. He's betting on himself. And I've seen this play out before with, unfortunately, our last Ravens quarterback. So it's going to, precursor of what I think is going to happen. So then I have here, I have the Rams advancing because obviously they're the number 1 seed. I have the Packers.
Oh, hold on. Packers go down here.
Oh, whoops.
There's 2.
My fault.
Lowest seed plays 9th seed.
Appreciate that. So Packers. Then I have the Saints beating the Bucks. Who's that? I have Eagles and Bengals. Cowboys.
What a good show.
I do have the Cowboys. I have the Eagles winning that one. Yeah.
So you got the Saints.
Yep. We got.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
No, wait, 1, 4, 2, 3. You got the Eagles beating the Cowboys, right?
Yep. I'm sorry about the Cowboy fans. Yeah, you guys
y'all used to it.
Another year of disappointment.
Y'all
You made it
used
to the playoffs, but didn't really make it.
So you got no upsets. You got
So far.
line. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so far.
Okay.
And then I have the Saints and the Rams and in the NFC Championship game.
What?
Yeah. Be
Okay.
mad.
I'm not mad. I don't see a difference between Jameis Winston and Baker Mayfield. You guys were saying Baker Mayfield. No difference. Same.
You've never seen Jameis eat a W? That's the difference right there.
From a performance standpoint, if I had a quarterback on the field, I don't think that either one of them would give me any chance of winning over the other.
You remember,
I think
Jameis Winston threw 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, but he couldn't see.
Yeah,
Right.
but that was
He
also
can see now.
with like that offense.
An incompletion
Michael Thomas
or
was hurt that whole time.
an interception
No,
is
I'm
still a
talking about
completed
this-
pass,
I'm
though.
talking- He's talking about the Bucks.
Yeah.
He's talking about the
So he completed that many passes. He completed 30 more passes.
The Saints has a bend don't break defense. They also still have Alvin Kamara.
They don't have Michael Thomas back.
And they have
Remember, he
Michael
was hurt
Thomas back.
the last time.
He hasn't played.
Does
for 2
Drew
years.
Brees still play?
I don't. No, I can't.
I think
I'm not gonna say he's bad, but he's not Michael Thomas. I mean, look what happened to Josh Gordon.
Yeah.
He missed like 3 years, and he came back, and he was no longer Josh Gordon.
No, that's different.
It's not.
Who was he?
He ain't Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas was good, and then he hasn't played for 2 years.
He was great.
He was great. He also was great with Drew Brees.
Right. He was great with a quarterback with less
less
weaponry,
tools.
less tools.
No. Arm strength, but not tools.
Okay,
right.
so that's all right. I'll give you that. Breeze.
So,
is, okay.
Breeze-
These are a different type. We're comparing 2 different quarterbacks.
That's what I'm saying. Breeze. I'd take Breeze
I think
today
Drew
over
Brees is
Jameis
overrated.
Winston.
I'll say it right now.
Sure, I'll take Breeze over. I'm
Probably
I still
20 of the
consider-
quarterbacks in the league.
I would still consider Breeze top 10 if he came back.
Yeah.
right.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, Breeze came back
Hold
right
on.
now.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to
Go
that.
ahead, yeah.
Because I want to talk about that. We'll get to that.
Okay.
All right. So then I have the Rams actually beating the Saints in overtime by 3 points. And Jameis was going to come back like, hey, man, I try. Everybody counted this out, whatever, right? On this side, it's going to be a lot of craziness.
Okay.
So then I have the Bills obviously advancing.
Balls.
Bills.
The balls.
Then I have the Ravens.
Oh, shit. You know what?
Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens beating the Raiders.
Now
I have the Ravens beating the Raiders.
Okay.
We probably should have like screenshot or took a picture of your first one. So we
We can pull it from the thing.
Okay, we got it from there.
Do you not know that video is really just a lot of still frames really close together?
Yeah, but okay. Now we're good.
Colts.
I forget this is here, really.
I feel you.
I'm on the backside of it.
Then I have the Browns, just because I feel like Justin Herbert needs a little bit more time to develop, but it's gonna be a really close game.
What? Develop into what? A better
That is a little bit.
Better.
See, the first part, I agree with your pick, but for the wrong reason.
I think you need a little bit of hurt in your soul.
What are you talking about?
To become elite. Herbert's good, but it's different between really good and elite.
You're telling me a last-second field goal.
Are you telling me a Herbert is top 5 quarterback right now?
I would put him
top 5.
Okay, so
top 5. Count me 5 quarterbacks.
Go
exactly.
ahead. Tim, give me your top 5. Tim, give me your top 5.
No.
Rodgers. No.
No. Tim.
I'm not saying that he's not top. All right, he's top 5.
Right, but hold on. Give me your top 5, and then then Herbert.
He probably somewhere between I don't know, maybe 8.
He's 6 to 10. He's 6 to 10.
Right, yeah. But he's not top 5. That's what I'm saying.
He's not top 5.
But from this hurt, he will learn. Just like the same thing happened with Josh with Allen. He went through a couple of hurts. And he's like, God damn. All right, now I gotta fucking level up.
Okay, hold up. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, nigga, I know what. Yeah.
No.
He's saying he might put him top 5.
I might because I think I'd push Russell Wilson.
You're putting Russell.
I put Herbert over Wilson.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Matthew
Who do you have
Stafford.
number 2? Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Pat Mahomes.
No.
What?
Brady.
Brady?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
you go into
my top 5.
Okay.
I can name 5 quarterbacks.
That's good, buddy. I'm glad you're here.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm just trying to be
Mahomes.
with my friends.
Brady.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. I can do that.
right.
Yeah.
And then we have
Josh Allen.
Yeah. My buddy from the Ravens.
Lamar Jackson. I put him
Pat Barry.
right now. I would put him behind Justin Herbert
over Lamar Jackson.
I would.
What?
Yes.
All right. Well, this is going to be even better. This is going to be great.
Okay.
So next round, I have the Ravens beating the Bills.
Okay. I don't find that ridiculous.
Ravens beating the Bills. Again, I think.
Why is nobody giving the Bills love?
It's not that the Bills are bad.
What did the Bills have done?
It's Lamar overcoming adversity. I think this is going to be the year where Lamar just shows everybody that, nigga, I won an MVP for a reason.
Yeah, I was going to say,
he won the
you say
MVP
adversity, but he
as
got
a
an MVP.
sophomore.
Yeah.
I say the Bills
With
are
no weapons.
The Bills are like.
I'm just saying, I don't see they be like, hey, I won a Super Bowl 3 years ago. Now I'm going to overcome adversity 3 years later and win it again.
The Bills are the nigga in the UFC.
The Bills didn't win a Super Bowl 3
you put
years
your
ago.
contender up against him, because if you can beat him, then he's going to the Super Bowl type shit. I see the Bills as I know this is crazy, but I see the Bills as everybody's got to have somebody did something in Buffalo because we remember Wide left 3 times. It's remember they lost 3 Super Bowls by field goals. Somebody in Buffalo did something.
The Bills Bills did lose.
Somebody did something.
No, I think Josh Allen, he'll have his time. I don't
think it's right now.
But it's just not right now. So now the Colts and the Ravens.
I think Josh Allen's time will be with the team.
Colts.
The Colts. I have the Colts beating the Browns. Yep. I think this is gonna be.
It's even more wild that you have the Colts playing the Browns.
Yeah. Check this out. I think that we're gonna finally see.
I thought the Browns were bad and they're all suspended.
No, the Browns were this close to being really good. Baker Mayfield was holding them back.
Who got suspended?
A season to show you that you should be an actual MVP candidate.
How long?
No,
just like I feel like Henry also is gonna have MVP season. I think it's gonna be the first season.
He's had MVP seasons for 3 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first season.
They should really call the MVP the most valuable quarterback award.
Right, they really should.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah,
It's gonna be the first season where we're gonna see.
Cooper Kupp should have won. I know that's crazy. Cooper Kupp, my bad to interrupt.
No,
Cooper Kupp should have won last year. The MVP.
Cooper Kupp was insane.
It's crazy, that Aaron Rodgers won. Of course, having the ball
only because he won it the year before and he had similar stats.
No, he didn't win that. Right. So
Aaron Rodgers won MVP.
The concept of having the ball in your hand.
How he didn't even get to the Super Bowl.
That's
right. That's during the season.
Yeah.
So they should have a new award. They should have a new statistic where the amount of times you've touched the ball.
You're doing a real Xavier right now, Maui. Just so you know, you're pulling a Xavier.
What are you doing?
You took the team you liked the best, even though they're probably not the best.
Great story.
You threw them through from a seed 7 all the way to the finals.
It's a great story.
It's a fabrication. I know that, and that's bad.
They make it in as a wild card with all grit. Lamar Jackson shows that he's the best player in the league. He's gonna say, "Show me the fucking money," and the Ravens are gonna win the Super Bowl. Also, because he's gonna say, "Hey, Just like who's the fucking, I can't remember his name because he so pissed me off. The other quarterback that also won the Super Bowl this contract year, and we had to pay him an absorbent amount of yes, Flacco. He won the Super Bowl. His contract ran out, and they were like, I guess we gotta pay this nigga, even though we hated him. And unfortunately for the Ravens, it's gonna happen again. They got to pay this man $60 million a year, and they have no $60 million a year.
At least 46.2 million.
You about to knock out
guaranteed. And then they're gonna say, "Hey, guaranteed." They have to pay this man everything. Dog.
Would you murder somebody for $300 million guaranteed?
I would murder everyone. I would murder the entire family if I needed to for $300 million.
Hold on, but am I going to jail?
No, you have to make sure you don't make it.
You ain't going to jail because you got.
If you good at murdering,
$300 million? Are you kidding me?
I'm paying somebody off. I got you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, if old boy for the Patriots could figure his way out, then it's fine.
Right.
Who's a CTE motherfucker?
You what he just said?
Yeah.
He said if you get 300 million, you pay somebody 100 million to kill somebody. You still got 200 million.
Right. He go to jail. You get
Tiger King's still in jail.
Tiger King?
Tiger King.
Tiger King. I look like Tiger King.
Oh,
like,
who won't snitch?
They all did.
They all snitched on him.
They all snitched on him, yeah, but who gonna snitch on us? Anyways, Ravens,
I feel like we just snitched on ourselves.
Jackson gonna pay $100 million a year, $500 million guaranteed. The Ravens are gonna be like, God damn it happened to us again. And you know what? I guess I'll be happy because I am a Ravens.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but you know what? And this goes back to what we said the other. I'd rather win a Super Bowl and then my team be bad for a long ass time
for a decade,
than just be okay every day, every season forever. I trade if Kyler just played his ass off. I told you, right now, y'all can hear this on air. Because it's gonna be a long episode, it's probably gonna be broken up into two because I'm fucking it up. So
it's gonna be just Patreon too. We just
YouTube too. Oh yeah, well, we can split into a bunch of videos on YouTube. It can be a series on YouTube, a whole episode. But yeah, but whatever. So if I said that if Cliff, because I hate Cliff Kingsbury, if you're listening to this, Cliff, I will say this to your face. I hate you. I hate you. I don't hate you as a person. I just hate you as a football entity. If they were to win the Super Bowl in his tenure, I would get a big ass Cliff Kingsbury tattoo leg sleeve. His picture of Cliff, where he's sitting in his house. Have you seen that dope ass picture where he's sitting in his house? No. Have you seen that picture where he's sitting at his new house when he first got the job? Watch it. I'm show you the picture after this. If you look up that picture, I will get that tatted all around my leg if they win the Super Bowl because I hate that man that much. Yeah, but I respect. But if he can bring me a Super Bowl and I get that tattoo and we never win again for until my kids get out of college, cool. I'll trade that. Okay.
But I guess the Cardinals still have never won, though. So, I mean, that's understandable.
Trust me. I know.
That's understandable that you just want one right now.
I just want one. If we get one, cool.
Yeah. All right. I just saw a graph recently that said teams that won in the last 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and never. And some of the teams that won in the last,
I think I'm on both those lists.
The Giants.
You can't be on possibly on
when did the Giants?
In the last 10, in the last 30?
Oh, yeah.
Is that when they won? Because they said that they were on the list the last 10 years. I'm like, I don't remember the Giants winning anything.
Yeah, they won in 2012.
With Elliott Manning.
That was the helmet catch? Was that what that was?
Helmet catch was 2012.
Okay.
I don't even remember the first time they won, which was 2 years before that, right?
It was 09 and then 12. Maybe.
Helmet catch was 2012.
Okay. But I was like, dang.
I just remember.
No, it was earlier than that because OBJ just got his first Super Bowl and he played for the
Giants when they won.
No, he didn't play for the Giants when they won. So when did he start playing for the Giants?
All I know is that Julian Edelman is the reason that the Falcons lost that one Super Bowl.
Could be.
They blew that 27-point lead or whatever. Imagine being a Falcons fan.
Yeah, that would bum me out.
You want to go next? Falcons go next.
Jamie can say whatever he wants to. You guys are going to have to relabel some of that so I know what's going on.
It's 2012.
Is it 2012?
Yeah.
All right, so now, all right, I'll trade you. Oh, yeah, I was saying you can, however you want to do it. Jamie, you got to come over here now.
Oh, shit. I don't want to.
You got to be on camera for the first time.
It's not even that. I'm just like, shit. I was going to just yell at y'all and have y'all write it. Let's see here.
All right, what we got?
All right, let's see here. So we're going. I'm gonna start with the AFC.
Okay.
AFC West. I'm gonna go with shit. Man,
it's a tough one. It's a tough one, right?
You know what? I'm just gonna let's go to my notes.
AFC West is a tough division. Anybody, you could give me any combination of people coming out of the AFC West, and I think you'd be right.
Going Chargers as the
winners. Okay, you think this is Herbert's year?
I'm telling you, bro. This is he doesn't need to prove anything right now. He just has to put the work in.
I don't think the roster has improved. The problem is I don't think the roster has gotten better.
I don't think it's necessarily that the roster hasn't.
His weapons have gotten older. That's the only reason why I say
maybe
he's gotten better,
but he's gotten better. They already had 9 wins last year. If they can get 2 more, I mean, right now, the Chiefs won it at
You think
12?
they're winning the division at 11?
The Chiefs won it at 12 last year.
Right. So you think the Chargers are winning the division this year at 11?
Or didn't win, but they had 10. Yeah, I think they can win it at 11 or 12.
Okay.
I think 11, because like I said, I don't think the Chiefs are going to get 15 or 16 wins or whatever. I think they're going to probably get like 10 or 11. I think the Raiders are probably going to get 10 to 12, but I think the Chargers they either one are going to win the tiebreaker between, I think it's maybe at 2 12-5s, and the Chargers win the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Maybe. That's maybe what I think. I think the Titans are coming out of the South. That's an easy one, obviously.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts won.
You know what? I don't think I would be surprised, but I just don't want Matt Ryan to be good. What? What? I don't know. You know,
what's your personal beef?
I have no personal beef. I just look at him. I'm
Matty
like,
Ice.
I don't know what it is.
If it helps, I saw that picture of him when he first got to Indy, or when he's on the plane, boarding the plane to Indy. I was like, I don't like when niggas look like they business people and also good at sports.
That's fair.
It feels offensive.
Yeah, look like an executive, and also
sports niggas to look like sports niggas. Like when I saw John Lynch the other day, because we were watching I was watching the throwback. We were at the bar watching the Packer or the Rams 49ers game, and John Lynch was in the booth, and I was like, "Get out of there, John Lynch! You're supposed to be taking heads off. I don't want to see you in a suit."
So then the AFC North, I got the Ravens winning.
See, so you telling me it's ridiculous for us to have the Ravens winning the Super Bowl when you've been disparaging the Ravens.
The reason they're winning is because Steelers aren't going to do anything.
Right.
Browns aren't going to do anything.
What?
The Browns aren't going to do anything.
The Browns is not the Browns.
The Browns are not doing anything. The Steelers aren't doing anything. And I think the Bengals are going to, they're going to,
Bungles.
The Ravens are winning only by a game or two. It's not,
Okay.
So I think it's only that. I think that's 3. Now, I could be completely wrong, and Joe Burrow will just do that thing again, and they win.
Joe Burrow?
Maybe. I think the Ravens.
That's a Cincinnati guy, right?
Can win. I think the Ravens can win the division. I think they are going to win the division.
Okay.
I think the Bengals, could it just flip.
Super Bowl Burrow.
I think Lamar Jackson is a better quarterback than Joe Burrow.
I don't think he'll ever. If their trajectories continue, I don't think Joe Burrow will ever be a better quarterback. But I will say, hold on.
I think he could be.
But I will say the weapons that Joe Burrow, I think the way Cincinnati is built.
Yeah.
No offense to John Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh? Which one is
John Harbaugh?
No offense to John Harbaugh, but his offense is just does not change. Like he changed it for Lamar. Right. Remember, he changed it completely to Lamar. And then now he's like, oh, cool, you got it. Okay, old offense again. Like it looks like he's running the same shit. Cause like I liked it when they had 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, and they were like, do what you can. And now he's like, oh, cool, you got it. Okay. Exact offense that Joe Flacco had.
Yeah.
Like, why would you put Lamar Jackson in Joe Flacco's offense?
Is Joe Flacco on a Subway commercial? Because every time you say his name, I feel like I want a Subway sandwich.
So
he looks like a nigga that should be in a Subway commercial.
NFC West.
I don't know what he looks
The Cardinals are coming out.
About how you expect.
Man, I'm mad that
How many games the Cardinals win last year? They were 11-6.
11-6.
The Rams were 12-6.
Right.
Or 12-5.
Right.
1 game separated them.
Okay.
And Kyler lost. He was hurt. The line was bad. The receivers were hurt.
We didn't get any new linemen.
I'm just saying, but the Rams had
I
all
don't
the
even know if
weapons.
Rodney Hudson
The Rams had everything all year.
Oh, Chandler, sorry.
The Rams had everything, minus Robert Woods, and then they got OBJ. The Rams, look at what the Rams had, and look at what the Cardinals had, and the Cardinals only lost 1 game.
Okay.
And now they get that. Now they go get the. Now Hop is gone for half season now.
Yep. Yeah.
But if anything, that's just gonna be his injury from last year, and then Kyler Murray, he's still gonna do his thing.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Kyler, right now, put $100 on him win MVP right now. That'll win you like $2,000. That's the odds were. Do it.
Who cares about $2,000?
I put 50 on him last year. He disappointed me. But
That's about $2,000.
I'm still gonna put 50 on
$2,000 ain't nothing.
Might not
What are you talking about? Why would you put $2,000 down to get fucking like $18,000 or whatever?
He kind of made me a believer last year. I know. I probably, outside of Washington, I probably watch more Cardinals games than anything. And that dude can ball. He can. He might be a baby.
When he wants to. That's the problem.
Yes, but he can ball.
Imagine being able to go.
He can sling it. He throws his ball. He throws like him and Russ probably throw the 2 prettiest balls.
Yeah.
Outside of, bro.
Whoa. No. Fine.
Yeah.
All homo.
Yeah.
They throw a pretty ball.
They throw some pretty ass fucking
like,
balls.
When
you see Kyler
Literally
chuck that bitch, it looks like he put so much arm strength into it, and it just and it just glide, bro. It's a pretty ball.
That's because he's short.
Yeah, but it's what's so
disappointing.
Nice.
Especially he played baseball as a pitcher. Like, I think that significantly helps. But like, yes, was just
really. I thought he was a shortstop. Is he really?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
I mean, you could be right. Yeah,
right.
No, still throw a good ball too for his old age.
Derek Jeter was a shortstop.
He was. The captain.
What a weird thing for you to know.
Number 2.
Well, all right.
Okay,
who you got?
He lived in New York. He's allowed to know that.
Coming outside.
South, I got the Bucks.
Oh, what?
One.
What?
It's still the Bucks.
No Gronk. You got Bucks still?
Yeah.
And no AB.
Yeah, no, okay. Oh, yeah,
AB is a different animal. He only giving you 3
Put it like
games.
this is how I see it.
What
Panthers,
are you talking about?
Panthers ain't doing nothing. Falcons ain't doing nothing. The Saints aren't. They're still gonna be 3 to 4 games behind the Buccaneers and win. I don't think the Saints win 10 games.
I disagree.
Even if the Saints do win 10 games, I still think the Buccaneers win 12 to 14.
You ain't see that man eat W's, bro.
I've seen him eat lots of W's, and I still think he's not good enough to be. He's not good enough to beat
the GOAT.
He's
the GOAT.
TB.
The GOAT.
They might get some free wins out of.
No,
the
you got to say
it.
wins,
but he's not.
He ain't good enough to beat the
wins.
GOAT.
But he's not.
You don't eat free W's. You eat earned W's.
I think the Saints maybe beat the Bucks once, and the Bucks is gonna. That's the only loss.
In all fairness, the Saints are rough against the Bucks. It's always wild. They lose, and then the fucking
they have a new quarter. They have a new coach though, so we'll see.
And then
that's fair.
Out of the North,
you know what? Damn, that's fair. Yeah.
So even if they have a new coach,
coach makes a big difference.
He can fuck it up.
The Vikings.
Why didn't he just say whatever y'all did last year? Do that.
The Vikings. I'm telling you right now. Just put it up there.
Hold on, bro. What? You guys explain that.
Was Adrian Peterson also on the Vikings?
He was.
One.
Yeah. I know weirdly a lot about Adrian Peterson.
It's enough.
The Vikings still have better weapons.
Mm-hmm.
They have way better running back. I think Aaron Jones is good, but I think Dalvin Cook is better. Obviously,
mediocre
have better receivers. The mediocre quarterback, though.
White skin, blonde hair, blue eyes. They're killing it.
So he's better than like the Jameis Winstons of the world. He's like
what?
You got Kirk Cousins.
I think Kirk Cousins is better than Dak Prescott, but Dak Prescott's just on the Cowboys. That's what it is.
You came for fucking just murder.
I think Dak is
Are you trolling?
Dak, Dak is somewhere between 12 and
you know what? I kind of get it.
So what do you have Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins would probably be if we're ranking it like that, he'd probably have to be like 11. Then I wouldn't put him top 10, but I put
bro. You
at any given Sunday, Kirk could be an 11.
See, and that's the crazy.
He could be an 8. He could be an 8 on any given Sunday.
I get you right. He's
8, bro. Kirk can ball.
Kirk will give you. So I
get
it. Kirk will give you a 5.
Nah.
What?
When he was on Washington, he still threw for like 5,500 yards, but no weapons.
Kirk will give you a 5, and then the next week he'll give you a 20.
Yes, that's what it's.
What's the scale?
I can't. That's 32.
I think, but it's been kind of publicly known he didn't really.
Why can't you seed out of 32?
Him and his coach obviously got into it. They got some new shit in the office.
If you don't make the playoffs,
that is more beneficial for Kirk now. So I think that this season for him would be better, mainly because I think he's going to be happier with it in office. The team itself is going to stay.
Hold on, did they get rid of the coach?
They didn't get rid of the coach. But they changed up.
There's no way.
They didn't get rid of the coach. It had to do something with like
it's so Zimmer, right?
Zimmer? Yeah, Zimmer. Him and Zimmer didn't get along.
They still don't. So how are you gonna have them winning the division in spite of that?
He got like a new offensive like coordinator or something like that. He got something. What was it?
I got you.
Whatever it was.
Hey, Jamie, look that up.
I got you.
Right. The in between, basically between
what's
him.
The password?
I'll text you.
The in between him and the coach is now like should be softened a little bit.
I can also just text you.
But I think Kirk can be, like I said, he's not top 5, but he can move into the top 10 when he wants to. And I think I think the Vikings, because of all the shit, like right now that Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, he does what he wants, but the Packers got nobody. They got nothing. They literally got nothing.
He's inoculated.
They got a defense, but they got defense and Aaron Jones.
Aaron Rodgers is enough.
And he's still Aaron Rodgers. It is enough, but it's not enough to win the division. It's enough to just make the playoffs.
Okay, spicy. All right, go ahead. You got no East.
In the East, I got the Eagles.
Okay. Oh, all right. So why would you pick the Eagles over
the Cowboys?
Over the Cowboys?
Well, one, because the Cowboys go 12 and now they'll get 13 wins one season and then 7 the next, and then they'll get 10. I don't think they lost to Mark Cooper, and it's been very well known that when Amari Cooper doesn't play, Dak Prescott has his worst games.
Right. Because he can't throw it 45 yards down the field.
Oh, they did get rid of Zimmer. They have Kevin O'Connell.
That's
as
what it
coach.
was. Okay, so they did get rid of Zimmer. That's what it wasn't. Okay.
Yep.
So
That makes sense.
Invader Zimmer.
Yeah,
they're going to be a lot better. I forgot about that. Damn, that's a good point. Yeah.
See,
And
the reason I
then-
don't think they do, because like as much as people don't like Zimmer, I thought Zimmer's offense was fine. Like Zimmer's coaching.
But he's still a defensive coach. And
Yeah, but
everybody
guy coming
knows
from
that,
the
like,
McVay tree.
coaches don't win is what
Right.
everybody says now.
That's
so.
fair. That's
Yep.
fair.
Yeah, this guy's coming from the McVay tree too, so he's going to make sure he gets the
Oh, it's
most
gonna
out
be
of his-
even worse.
No,
he's gonna be trying to one shit. No, because McVay
Even better.
The thing I love about McVay is that he's willing to be like, "Ooh, this thing isn't working." This is why Cliff Kingsbury will never be McVay. McVay will go, "Damn, this thing isn't working. Let's run something new." Cliff Kingsbury's like, "Oh, this didn't work. Let's do the same thing."
Yes.
But I don't think people in his wheelhouse, in his tree, will do the same thing. I think people in McVay's trees are gonna be like, "Oh, if I just do it, it'll work." But it depends. If they know that he's willing to, I feel like it'll be feast or famine. But I think Kirk Cousins doesn't have the ability to adjust the same way that McVay's offense is would account for. But that's fine. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be 8-9. I feel like Vikings gonna be 8-9.
I agree too. I think
But-
so also.
Either gonna be
That still might be
13.
fun.
Either gonna be 13-4. Or they're
Yep.
gonna be 8-9.
I agree with that.
Wow.
I agree with that.
I mean, Justin Jefferson's a motherfucker.
And he's getting. Bro, this is the one thing I will say. I like. So hold on. So you remember?
Nah, they're gonna get 10 wins no matter what.
So
I don't
the
think
thing
they're
is,
really- I think
Justin
they're running
Jefferson,
back. Yeah.
They already said that Justin Jefferson is going to have more of a Cooper Cup role this year, where Cooper Cup was counted on to
shit, I
block.
forgot.
they said
Yeah.
that. What's his
to
name?
block.
Thielen.
Right. They're like Cooper
Yeah.
Cup. Justin
Adam
Jefferson's going to have to
Thielen's
Thielen
block.
didn't drop off.
Right. He's going to have to block and catch because Cooper Cup's effectiveness. They're able to spread the field, have one running back, and still run well.
Yeah.
And then they running back as one of the.
Dalvin Cook's right.
Yeah,
Dalvin Cook's
you know
100
what?
times
He might
better.
be three.
You might be right.
Yeah, now that
Dalvin
we're
Cook's
talking, I think
100 times better.
No, for
than anything
sure.
the Rams have. So
Right,
you
yeah.
might be right.
Yeah. Now
might be
you're
right.
talking me into
I
it.
still
now.
don't think they beat the Packers for the division, but I still think.
Yeah.
But I think I completely fucked up by not putting them in the playoffs.
Yeah. No, for sure. No, for sure.
Yeah,
The
you-
change of the coach, which I forgot.
You
is-
might be
is
right.
huge. Yeah.
Cool. And then let's see the seating here. So, we're gonna do NFC on that side, by the way. Okay. That's a rough one because now I'm like, it's either gonna be the Vikings or the Cards.
Do you think they just have like champagne and cigars ready for niggas when they win, or like?
So I've always wondered this. I've always wondered you know how wild of a concept it is to have two of everything.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
big game.
Well, it's the same. They have to have like the Super Bowl winner.
Why is it a
shit
wild concept?
printed
Well,
for
'cause
both teams.
right. So hold on. This is what I mean. So like
When you got opulence, you don't care about being opulent.
Follow me on this.
What are you saying?
Do you have the champagne and shit in both rooms?
You
Or
have to.
one tray in halfway between both. And then when
Somebody rushes.
So like, look at this. The nigga just run in there real quick.
Here's
But
the
but
issue that I'm
shirt's on the
having.
thing.
Mhm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's I hate the
So
fact-
fuck do you mean?
When you win, all the sports teams always have like champagne and like
And
Like in the
cigars
locker
and
room?
shit. Yeah,
Right.
Like when they win, they always have champagne and cigars ready.
You pretty much know who's going to win
No,
2
you
minutes before the
don't.
game's
No,
over.
You don't.
Shut up. Stop. They didn't
I mean, I
decide,
guess,
the Super Bowl
sure,
wasn't
but no.
decided this year until like the last play of the game.
Right. But typically
So-
what they do is that they print out like the both winning shirts and
Right.
they both
But
like,
the both winning shirt thing is fine. But as far as like the food and shit goes,
No, right. So
got like a first wave, run it to the right side, and then steal the shit from the other side and run second wave to the winning
what you think
team.
they're doing?
that's a good theory.
That's what you think they're doing?
If you had first wave to both teams, and then you said they losers, we're gonna go take they first wave and put it at our second wave.
Right.
Then you hit the starters first, and then you get all the bench motherfuckers second, and then
Yeah.
everybody has champagne and cigars, and you wasted nothing.
Super Bowl winning players, if you're listening to this right now,
Hit my DMs.
hit our DMs. Let us know. If in fact, if you would
When
like,
does the
if you
Gatorade
would
come
to
into
fly
effect?
out and be
They got
on the
Gatorade
show
on the
and
field.
explain to us how a Super Bowl works, you got money.
Yeah, logistics niggas hit us up
Yeah,
for sure.
fly us out, or you fly out to here. One of the
Yeah.
one of the two.
Yeah, I got money. Fuck it.
If anybody wants to redo the divisions like I have them written, I think it'd be more fun. Just saying.
I have
Roger
always wondered-
Goodell, come talk to me. I got some
know
ideas.
I know the answer because it's based on AFL to NFL.
Actual football league and
Yeah,
when they
because,
merged, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, why the hell are the Steelers and the Eagles in two separate conferences when they're in the same state?
Now, see, I actually have them in the same conference of East to East.
No.
So I have Steelers, Eagles, Panthers, and Ravens.
There's very few teams in the same state that are in the same conference. There's like one.
So
you can't put a.
I haven't decided yet. I'll decide when I get there.
Okay.
You didn't even fill out the left-hand side.
I already see some bullshit.
So I got the Bills at 1.
Okay.
Titans at 2.
Okay.
Ravens at 3. Chargers at 4. Raiders at 5. Chiefs at 6.
Okay.
And then the Colts or Patriots at 7.
Wow, so you don't have the Broncos making it?
Why don't you have 8 people? How do you play games if there's 7 people?
One gets
the first seed gets the bye.
So
you get rewarded for being the best.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
One is like you guys have convinced me that Ryan might need some respect.
That's what I'm
saying. At the same
right.
time, you're almost disrespecting the Patriots by giving Matt Ryan that respect.
The Patriots. Hold on.
So I don't think they're rebuilding.
The Patriots
They're not rebuilding. They made the playoffs last year.
So I don't
rebuilding.
The Patriots' problem isn't. So I think the Patriots are a victim of their own system. I think Mac Jones. Mac. That's fine.
That's good. You did it.
Mac Jones.
That's good. That was good. I think Mac Jones
convinced me that Colts should be in it, but I just don't know if the Patriots, like in the end,
if you have to
I know
pick
they say
between
you go with the better QB, but
no, if you have to pick between the Patriots and the Colts, I'd pick the Patriots. Like if you're picking a
that's
7th
kind
seed,
of what I'm going to. But you guys have given me like this.
I'm saying the Colts shouldn't be a 7th seed, but you're saying if you have to pick between the Colts and the Patriots,
yes.
you give the respect to the Patriots.
The Colts have been losing for 20 years to the Patriots. Also, who's the Patriots quarterback if Cam Newton's out there?
Mac Jones. I just said it.
Who is that?
He's
Is he new?
Last year from Alabama. Yeah.
So now on that side,
but he ain't never played before.
No, yeah, he made the playoffs last year.
With who?
With the Patriots.
I thought Cam Newton was there.
That was 2 years ago.
Why don't I remember football last year?
Because I don't know.
I forgot the Bengals who I thought it was the Bengals and the Buccaneers that made it to the Super Bowl. And I know we discussed this on a different episode, but it's the Bengals and the Rams.
Yeah.
And the Rams won.
Yes.
I don't remember any of that.
It was weird. You watched it.
I know I watched it.
What we got over here? We'll
so I think the Bucks still going as the number 1 seed in the South. Or in the NFC East, out of the South. Yeah, it's NFC. Okay. I think they're still the number 1 seed.
In the Southeast. 2
seed is going to be the Cardinals. 3 seed is going to be the Vikings. And then 4 seed is the Eagles. What, the Vikes? They're going to be a 3 seed?
Yeah.
Is A. And then
I hope so badly that the Buccaneers play the Cardinals.
I think after this, I think we're going to go with shit.
Do any college states or states that have really good college teams also then have a very good NFL team?
Okay, then we're going to go ahead and throw
Is Alabama a good college state?
Go ahead and put the Rams in.
But they don't have NFL.
I'm just going to order 5. Yeah,
that's why they're so good.
At 5.
But then Ohio's supposed to have a really good NFL team or like college stuff, but they typically don't have good NFL teams.
You know what?
They do.
It's an anomaly, but typically they both suck, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only 2 I know. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Florida's the same.
Now
Florida
my question is,
Florida has champions.
Is Washington going to be better?
Yeah.
Than the Cowboys and
more champions
7 seed
than you have.
Really get.
Did you hear what this man just said?
Listen to what I'm saying.
He's debating. What's your debate for the 7th seed?
Washington or Cowboys?
What?
But listen.
Y'all have Carson Wentz as a quarterback.
Last year they had Heineke.
I think Heineke is better than
Carson Wentz.
No. Tim has the Colts' old quarterback?
Yes. No. Who is better than his current quarterback. No, I'm sorry. Who is worse than their current quarterback.
I think Heineke
Isn't Carson Wentz 1,000 years old?
I think Wentz is a better quarterback. I don't think he's...
You smoking dicks.
I think Wentz can get us 2 to 3 more wins.
How many playoff games, how many playoff wins does Wentz have versus Heineke?
They both have 0.
But one was closer.
It's not. Has Wentz never won an actual playoff game?
No.
He just gets hurt.
He just gets hurt.
Yeah. Damn, that's wild.
How do you have...
No, Heineke... he won one.
Remember, he was this close. This close to beating the Bucks.
It was a touchdown away.
That was just as good as a win for me.
That was a game that he was supposed to come watch with me, but didn't because he watched it at home. But that's fine. He didn't even tell me. I was like, hey.
Wow, he left you on red?
I said, you going to be up here? He was like, yeah. and he never showed up. I was like, that's cool.
Are you guys trying to say Heineken?
One time too. That's fucked up, bro.
No, but he got to deal with Bud Light because Heineken wouldn't give him enough money.
Yeah, he said you got one day Heineken, and then they didn't pull the trigger.
That was it. They did. He said one day.
But Lighter does not.
Heineken, if you listen to this, I'll give you as many days as you want to.
Yeah, that's really.
Keep in mind, we already sponsored by Jerkmate and Four Locos.
We're going to throw a football team in there. Put them at 7.
Oh, okay.
And they're going to lose first.
Our lives are sponsored by Hennessy, not our recordings.
That's fair.
Cowboys ain't making it.
All right, so we got the commies at 7.
I have no. I don't know what I have no respect for Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is Matt Ryan.
That's fair.
That's
I have
racist.
zero respect for Dak.
Dakota Prescott?
Dak is worse.
Dak has literally made
His name is just Dak.
No, it's Dakota.
Is it Dakota?
Yeah.
He's made
Isn't he
so
like the
much
blackest
money
guy in Texas?
on handing the ball off to Zeke and then throwing it to Amari Cooper for
Hold on.
3 years.
Who's the wide receiver?
Exactly.
He doesn't have anybody.
No.
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb is the blackest version in Texas.
CeeDee Lamb is dark.
But CeeDee Lamb is still just.
I was talking about darkness, just pure blackness.
CeeDee Lamb ain't even at the.
Oh, you talking about hoodness? Yeah. CeeDee Lamb was the dude on draft day who
snatched his phone out of his girl.
This chick grabbed the phone out and he snatched. I was like, what the fuck you doing? I was like, yeah, he all right.
Yeah.
So go ahead and throw the Bucks in.
All right. You say you got Bucks. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, Bucks beat everybody. That's fine.
And we got the Cards, obviously. Vikes.
Shout out to the Vikings.
Rams.
I'm going to get a still of each one of the boards and then make a t-shirt for each of us with our calls on it. So then that way we just all have proof of
then we got Rams beating
what
the
we
Bucks.
said.
That's fair.
I got,
Me and D-R can be bad.
Deja vu from last year. Got it.
Yeah. I mean, really, that's a possible rematch right there. That's possible.
Okay.
I can see that being a big one. Damn.
I had the Cards beating the Rams in the first round this year. Then we lost to them last year.
Yeah.
I think they'll beat them this year. Same seed. Same exact seeding.
Their name's really not the Commies, right?
No, it's Commanders.
The commies.
But it is Commies.
What's the difference?
It's the same thing.
You'd be a Commies fan. That's basically what you'd be.
That's why they got the Comrags.
Yeah.
The Comrags.
Comrags.
Yeah. The towel. They're like,
terrible towel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so good.
It's a Comrade.
They call them Comrags?
No, they don't. They try not to, but I call them the Comrags.
Because that sounds like comrades and
they're Comrags.
What do you think?
Comrags and comrades. Got it.
Wants me to say they can get the dub, but I think the Vikings can get there. I think they can do it.
All right, what you going? It's the moment of truth.
If Hopkins
You're saying
didn't miss
what
if
defense
Hopkins wasn't missing any games? What defense? What?
Hold on. Yeah, he is missing games. You're right.
He's missing like 6.
Yeah, but he's gonna be in there for the playoffs.
Beginning, though.
Yeah, but we don't know what they're gonna do at first. They can go 3-3 in that 6, and that just probably ruins a lot of my stuff.
Yeah,
I'm expecting like if he plays, they might go 5-1.
2, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm still.
That's fair.
I got him at 2 seed purely off of.
They can still be a 2 seed at 13-3.
Yeah,
easily.
exactly. But
13-4. My bad.
But when it comes down to it,
They can still be a 1
I don't
seed.
know. It sounds bad, but I don't know if Kyler can beat.
You don't think Kyler can beat Kirk Cousins?
I don't know. It's playoffs. So seasonal Kyler is a 10 out of 10 in my eyes right now.
Okay.
Playoff Kyler is like a 2 out of 10 right now. Now, Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins. So like he's gonna be a 5 out of 10 every day.
Right.
So
You just said he's either a five,
Well, that's
the
what I'm saying,
fifth
like,
best
so-
quarterback or the 20th.
If it's playoff Kirk, you getting 5 out of 10.
Yeah. But with Kyler, I don't know if I'm getting a 5 or a 2 or a 10. I don't know yet. I know I'm getting
Right, you're saying-
mediocre
okay,
Kirk.
okay.
I don't know if I think mediocre Kirk is gonna beat
You don't think it's more depending on the defense? You don't think the Cardinals' defense is
anymore.
better? Really?
No,
Wow.
because you
not
got
until you get to the
our defense was
Super Bowl,
already.
maybe.
I will stand on this hill that our defense was 100 times better than the Rams' defense, but our offense was so inept.
It's all offense these days, and I
Like,
think the
they-
Cardinals
James Harden.
They even
have
said
a
it.
better offense. But I think at this point, I think that Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson might be able to outdo whatever Kyler can
Hopkins
try to
and
do.
Connor, get out of here.
I don't think Connor's a.
Connor is hold on. So
I like
say
him, but-
Justin Jefferson. Hold on. I'm giving you it. I'm equaling it out.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook.
Yes.
To me, equal the exact same as Hopkins and Connor.
Because you put that much weight
What
on
a
Hopkins
homer.
over
Yeah, I'll put that
Jefferson.
much weight on.
I agree. Okay.
I think
Wow.
Hopkins
I agree
is so
with
much
that.
better than Jefferson.
Shit, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck. This is going to have to be a coin flip.
Oh, you gonna flip a coin? Hey, he making his
Wow.
whole bracket
It's gonna
Oh, a
on
coin
a
flip.
coin flip.
It's a coin flip.
Villanova,
Heads, it's Vikings.
Wake Forest.
Tails, it's Cardinals.
Hope it's the
go ahead.
Vikings for hilariousness.
What did you bounce that off of?
Tails. So Cardinals.
Cardinals it
Hold
is.
on, did he
What?
bounce that off of something and then catch it?
Yeah, the roof. Yeah, he sure did.
Damn.
All right, so you got the NFC Championship Rams cards. Who you got coming out?
Fuck it. You know what? Just go Cards.
Okay.
What?
Yep. You know what? Fuck
Over
it.
the Rams?
Yep.
No.
I don't think the Rams are going to make it back to the Super Bowl. That's the thing.
Nobody ever wins
That's-
twice
that's
in a
not
row.
true.
It'd be great.
But I
It makes
just-
a better
They
story.
make it twice in a row.
I
They don't
think the
win twice
Rams-
in a row.
Right.
I've already got them beating the Bucks, even though that's probably like, but I just
The
don't.
fuck you mean? That's what happened last year.
Yeah, but I just
That is exactly.
Fuck them. Fuck the Rams and fuck the Saints.
But Brady's I don't know if Brady's gonna let it happen twice.
You can't do that. I gotta talk.
You got all the way to the end.
We
of the
already
round.
in 2 hours, bro, and I gotta
That's
talk.
why I told you when I told you I was like,
You know how many? You know how much our regular fans are going to get cut out of this
right
episode?
now,
They're
I'm
just going to
like-
get 10 minutes from each person. Episode done. Patreon going to get to hear the whole thing.
You know what I like about this? This is the ultimate not being able to thermometer a thing. I love this because you can't give me like.
it's because of sports.
I love it. Right.
Yeah.
So you're like, I can't
watch sports
Right.
more
You got to full
than-
ass this. You got to
Yeah.
put both cheeks. Your pants are all the way down to the ankles right now.
Yeah.
Balls out.
Balls out.
Button undone.
Shirt
Shirt
up.
up.
Let me get this pen.
Shirt up, balls
I'll go.
out.
We'll see.
All right, go ahead. All
So
right,
now
AFC.
obviously Bills. Got the Billios. Then we got was it 7? So we got the Patriots.
You got the Patriots beating the Titans?
Man,
Look at Chime. He's like, I don't know.
I did until you said that.
Okay.
I'm giving Bill a little bit like hey, he's making it out of one round, and then he would just get destroyed by the Bills. Because I think at this point, Henry's gonna have
Bill going to be beat by
700
Bill.
carries. He's gonna be dead and tired.
See, I think that you got to think they're playing in Tennessee. If in this game they be playing in Tennessee,
yeah, they will
They're
be.
not going to have a weather advantage.
It's not even the weather thing. It's
How do you know?
It's the
Not the weather advantage. Where are they going to be playing things?
I just think it's
I'm
the
looking at his
tires are going to be.
seating.
I think the tires are going to be worn out on.
I still don't understand that. So just you saying I'm looking at that and saying I know where people are going to be playing.
Okay, the team seated
That's my
higher would
upset,
get
yeah,
home
fuck it.
field advantage.
So if you won, you better than 32.
Yes, you're already better than 32 if you're in the playoffs.
And then we got Chargers.
With Damian Tomlinson.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't. Well, technically, it would matter for home field.
It would.
Who'd Jerome Bettis play for? The Steelers?
Steelers. The bus.
The bus.
I think I'm gonna do.
Proud
I'm
of
gonna
Notre
do-
Dame. I hate Notre Dame, by the way.
That's not the same guy with the gap in his seat that's on TV, right?
That's Michael Strahan.
Did he play for the Steelers?
He played for the Giants.
Palomalu played for the Steelers.
Yes, he did.
And then I'm gonna go Bills. I'm respecting.
Okay, so you got Bills beating the Patriots. That makes sense. They beat them last year.
Yep. And then I got Chargers.
Okay, so in the AFC Championship, you got Bills, Chargers. You know what's crazy? This is why I say like the good thing about the good thing about American sports is that this bracket, even though it's completely different than my bracket, is still reasonable.
It's crazy
in the
isn't it?
terms of like I could see every match.
This side I can see fully. That I'm.
This is wild.
This is
This bracket over here, you throwing.
How mad
He legit flipped a coin.
He flipped the coin. This
How
AFC
mad
bracket is
are
completely
all of you
reasonable.
going to be when I'm somehow the closest?
That's not how.
Honestly, if you think about this, if you manage, you have some of the teams in the wrong divisions. If you somehow guessed, like imagine putting only one team in the right division, picking the right team, and then it winning, I'd be pretty pissed. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
Can we do something right now that says if I'm the closest, I get something?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
you get these nuts, nigga. That's what
can
you gonna
easily.
get. You're gonna
I'll
get these
hold your
nuts
balls
easy.
for you when you piss.
That's really not. I can't believe that. Like, I'm still having the hardest fucking time.
Man, I'm
Comprehending.
comprehending. Time. What the fuck? I'm understanding. What the fuck?
All right, so for the Super Bowl, Tim's
Dick
got
and balls out. That's
cards,
crazy.
Bills
I just don't know what you do with them otherwise.
You leave them in your
in
pants.
Arizona.
You know what?
In Arizona,
I
because the
think-
game's
no.
in Arizona.
But they stay there all day.
Is it Arizona this year?
Yeah,
That'd be nuts.
he got Rams,
I got Rams.
Bills.
I just in my mind I'm like the Rams.
What?
The Cards ain't gonna beat the Rams. They just not. They not. They just not.
You have the horny goats fighting
changed
the
your
other
mind.
horny
Come back.
goats.
I don't want them to go back because that sounds
Okay.
But I just
The Rams are going back to St. Louis
I think
The
they
Rams
might, I
are
think
going
that-
back to
I
St.
think they
Louis.
might be going. I think they might be going back.
Okay,
this year or next year.
so you
After,
pick.
based on my bracket pick, it's more of I would want. I think the Cardinals or Vikings there instead. No matter who, I don't care who wins this. I think the Rams and Bucks are gonna be a flip up. I think the Bucks might lose just because They don't have as much as the Rams from a defensive standpoint.
Right.
But I think down here,
Tom Brady.
One of these two teams realistically, in my eyes, could win and actually take this spot and beat whoever that makes it there. But I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it could happen.
So who's the winner?
Who's winning the
the
Super Bowl?
Bills, obviously. Yeah.
You got the Bills beating the Rams? Wow.
The Bills being the Dubs.
All right, do me one favor.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the score. I need to know because I already think this is
The
crazy.
score?
Give me the score of the game.
I'm going to go 21-24.
21-24 Bills.
That's fair.
Yep. So you got the Bills winning on the field. So you know how poetic that would be for them to lose on 3 field goals for Super Bowls and then win by a field goal.
It'd be a
you know
dub.
what? I think that may be a better story than yours.
No way. What?
Your story's made up as fuck.
Your story,
What? No, this can actually happen.
your story is a repeat of a story.
It is.
story.
That's what makes it more poetic.
I don't want to watch reboots.
That's not more poetic.
I want to watch
It
new
is.
shit.
That's uncreative.
No.
This is the nah.
No,
I'm trying
you know what?
This is
I
Rocky.
respect it.
This is
I
Rocky.
respect
like
it.
going like bing, bing. He's getting bing, 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 bing. This is Rocky 1. Bing,
Yeah.
bing, 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 bing. Then Rocky 2. That's what that is.
That's fair. All right. All right.
I will say it would be fantastic, though. If
No, Rocky 1 is the
Super
story
Bowl
that
and
he's
lose,
copied.
I'd be okay with that, but I just need the men to get
Oh,
to
it would
one.
crush me if the
It
Cardinals
would-
got to
it would
another
crush.
Super Bowl and then
Not
and
Cardinals,
lost.
have the Kirk Cousins.
Oh, the Vikings? No, I wouldn't care at all.
Wasn't Kirk Cousins your quarterback?
I wouldn't care at all. If
Wasn't no Kirk Cousins was Arizona's quarterback, right?
No, he was the
that was Kurt
Washington's.
Warner.
Yeah, Kurt
I'm saying
Warner.
Kirk, not Kirk.
Yeah, he's saying Kirk. Like
Franklin.
Yeah, Kirk Frank. Yep. All right, I'm gonna move out so you can get in this chair. You can write it.
Okay.
All right.
All right, guys. I tried hard.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay. Where's the rag? Okay.
You can't thermometer this, can you?
I like it. I love it. This is the most authentic Tim I've ever seen. You actually thought for a while. You didn't just yeah. I love it. I love it.
I don't want to block the shot of the board just in case, so I can make sure
It's
that
already
we all.
blocked by
The stand.
But can you see like the middle part?
Yeah, you can get the gist of it. You get the gist
You
of it.
basically can't see the number 1 pick and stuff like that, but
Yeah, the cool. That's what so like again.
Okay.
For everybody foreign, we're gonna wait till Maya says that. For everybody foreign, I'm gonna tell you the good thing about American sports. You know what? You could never have this discussion about the EPL. You can never have this discussion about Bundesliga. You can never have this discussion about League One or Liga Un. You can never have discussion on who may win something because you already know the outcome. In EPL, you already know who's winning. Is it City or is it Liverpool? In Ligue 1, you know, is it gonna be PSG? Yeah. In maybe Liga 1, you've got a little bit of parity because AC Milan did win last year. But in Bundesliga, it's beyond Bayern Munchen, you know. And only in American sports do you get the beauty of. Now, I get it. We got a buddy out there, shout out Cal, who does not like tournaments. So he doesn't like tournaments. Outside, I think basketball. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Kyle, you can go ahead and comment. But I think you only like basketball because it's the best of series. And I actually do respect that. I do respect the concept of having to play 7 games to decide the winner, to prove that you're the better seed. Because the reason why March Madness is a better spectacle, but a much worse sport for deciding the champion. Y'all agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know. March Madness.
Right. No, wait, hold on. Remember what I said. Remember what I just said. March Madness is a much better spectacle.
Yeah,
but it's a much worse way to decide a champion. I think when you watch March Madness, I'm not watching March.
Over the last like 10 years, it hasn't been or 7, 8 years.
What are you talking about? We got to remember Butler made it to the finals 3 times.
That's what I'm saying.
If Butler played Villanova 7 times, do you think Butler's beaten Villanova?
Maybe once.
Out of 7?
Yeah.
Right. That's the point. I'm saying the March Madness is a much better spectacle. I will pay I will never do a bracket for NBA basketball. I don't care as much. I will do a bracket for March Madness because it's great to watch Prairie View A&M maybe beat Oregon once.
You talking about you don't like the best 3 out of
No,
series,
right. So the series thing is much better at. So
I'm not a fan of that either.
Yeah, a series is a much better way to decide a champion, in my opinion, because it gives you but it's way worse to watch. But it's way less fun to watch.
Yes, I agree with that.
Watching a game 7 is great. Don't get me wrong.
Correct. That's because it's a deciding.
It's a deciding game.
Deciding game.
And that's what makes March Madness a much better spectacle.
Yes.
Because it's one and done.
Yes.
That's why I like watching the Bengals get to the playoffs. I guarantee you, I know I know you personally think that the Bengals will, which is crazy because you didn't have the Bengals going anywhere in your bracket.
I didn't.
You didn't have them making the playoffs. Playoffs?
Damn, Joey.
You didn't even, this dude was on my ass for saying that I don't think that the Bengals would even be, I think the Bengals were a flash in the pan.
I think the Bengals.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in to probably a 2-part episode. I don't know how you're gonna do this one, but thanks for.
I'm gonna cut it up and keep all the middle games commentary out, so people are gonna get like an hour and 10 minutes of us just bullshitting. The rest of it's gonna be on Patreon.
Okay,
it is a fucking 2.5 hour episode.
Hey, we in there. So you got our right now. Hold us. You can hold us to. There's gonna be screenshots. We're probably gonna put these up somewhere on the Facebook page, so you guys can hold us to these. We're gonna have our predictions. I don't legally think something I wanted to do, but I don't think we can legally do. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll do the research. We're gonna do predictions on our Facebook page. You probably can't get paid for it because without going through some hoops. So we'll just do it for fun. We're gonna make brackets somehow. Probably I'll just have you write them and take pictures, put them on the page. We'll see who's right at the end. I'll figure out a way to get you something.
You can legally do brackets.
I can legally do brackets. And can I get the shirt or something at the end?
So what would happen is if there's a monetary thing, it has to be a set. There's no odds. It's just a set entry fee. It's like a fucking raffle. Okay. And the winner of the raffle gets said prize. So if the said prize is you raffle, you get money. It's not gambling because there's no odds.
Okay.
So the thing that legally makes gambling is putting odds onto anything. Everybody just fills their own thing out and whoever's the closest wins, or if we just do it for free and whoever wins gets if there's no money paid in to do it.
Right. We're not going to do money paid in.
No, but I'm just saying, but if there's no money paid in, it's all, as long as it's not an actual like illegal act, like be like, if you lose, you get murdered. Like we can't do that. But like, if we're like, hey, if you win, we'll send you a special fucking like, no, you fucking, no, get the fuck out of here. CNC looking head ass motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Anyway, so if we do brackets, and I can't wear that hat anymore. God damn, I hate hats. We'll do brackets. You'll fill them out. And then at the end of the season, we will have a prize package for everyone that participates before the start of the...
Not everyone. One lucky person.
Everyone who participates before the start of the season,
the opportunity.
Whoever is the bestie of the bestest.
There we go.
And they win the winniest, you get a cool prize package for real. But if I'm right, and this is the part that I can't legally enforce, but I hope that everyone has integrity, you all need to send me $1. If I'm right, everybody that participates, your punishment for me being right is I get $1.
Yeah, I'll just unalive myself. So that's fair.
Facts.
Yeah.
And we're out.
Rob. Shit. Y'all were not showing I'm more sleepy than anything, but I'm still mad as fuck. Yeah. Maybe it's the sugar. Maybe that's what it is. That's right. Why does it say We ID on there?